And we're live. Welcome to another exciting edition of the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast, Season 2, Episode 42, with your host, with the most, the podcast god, Superfly Johnny Lee. And tonight we got a great show for you, because in the studio for the first time ever, we got the one, the only, Grappling Inc.'s Brock's Boulder.
That's me.
And Titan Troy.
And that's me.
And that's him.
Guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us, man. This is awesome. This is cool.
Here's my question to you, Brocks.
Uh-oh.
What got you into professional wrestling?
Shoo, man. Coincidence, actually, man. I loved it growing up. I have that same generic story. I loved wrestling growing up, you know. And a guy that I know that's in the business still was a friend of mine. We played basketball together. And he was talking. I always told him, I was like, man, I want to try to get in the ring one time in my life. I'd like to get in just one time and try it. I think I can. And he was like, man, there's a school in Nitro. Chance Profit does it. You should check it out. And I just wasn't committed to driving an hour and a half from where I lived. And then he called me one day and he said, there's a guy named Joe Pace opening the school up in Ironton, Ohio, which is where I live. And he said, it's going to be 5 minutes from your house.
Pace.
He said, it's going to be 5 minutes from your house. He said, you should try it. And I was like, all right, I'll knock it off as a bucket list thing. That's all it was going to be, was a bucket list thing. I was going to go down and try it, just see if I could. Jillian Hall was the head trainer at the time. And Bobby Blaze was signed on, but he hadn't showed up yet. He was worried about COVID because we started in COVID. We started December 1st of 2020. And Jillian Hall was the head trainer, and I showed up first night and was like, I'll do this a couple times to see if I can, and I'll get out of the business. I'll do my drop down and get the hell out of the business. And I still haven't hit that drop down and get the hell out of the business. So that's where I'm at now. And
that's
now
right.
It's turned into going from trainee under Jillian Hall and Bobby Blaze to assistant trainer to Bobby Blaze and running this freaking school now. So
hell yeah.
I'm glutton for punishment. I feel like at this point, that's what it is.
Same question to you, Titan Troy.
It's about the same. I've always been a fan since I was 6 years old. My grandpa used to watch it all the time. SmackDown, Raw, pay-per-views, didn't matter. And 21st birthday, I'm at just working, and I see on Facebook, Joe Pace, hey, we're starting this wrestling school. Done. Got everything together. I drive an hour to Ironton every Tuesday and Thursday and train since the beginning of AOG, and I just loved it ever since. I just love it.
Hell yeah.
That's commitment, man. He lived in Gallipolis, Ohio. Gallipolis. I didn't mean to say it wrong. My bad, dog. I know how you get mad. My bad. Galliopolis. Galliopolis. Yeah, he drive an hour to train.
I saw fire hit his eyes just where he's like, you did that on purpose.
Listen, there has to be a little bit of fire in the tag team to keep it alive.
That's true.
There's air. There's got to be fire. That's how you keep those fires alive, baby.
Destiny's watching right now.
That's all right. That's all right. Is Destiny watching?
Yep.
You keep your butt at the house, girl. That's a fun trip. It's the best trip we've ever had, Destiny. I'm just kidding.
Don't get me in trouble.
So what brought Grappling Inc. together?
Oh, man.
Stubbornness.
Yeah, so there was another version of Grappling Inc. at one time. I started Grappling Inc. with a guy named Juan.
Yep.
And we had one match, I think, or two matches. And I don't know what happened to Juan. There's speculation. I ain't gonna tell you about speculations, but he just disappeared. And now he pops up every now and then, kind of like a bad herpes case.
Yeah.
And he shows up every now and then, and then he goes away again. But it was fun. I kind of started leaning towards tag team, and we had some bookings, and I didn't have anybody, so I turned to Troy and was like, hey, man, what do you think about starting a tag team? And it was never in his cards, one of mine, and it just popped off. Like, that's the thing for us is we started the same night. We started AOG the same night. We're day ones from that school, trained by the exact same people. We've had almost exactly the same seminars. We have the same psychology in wrestling, and so our chemistry is unmatched. Like that's why we are who we are. It just it took off. Where we feel the same way about the business, and it seems right. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not a moment we've ever had where it was like, man, I should be the bigger part of the tag team, or you should be the star of the tag. That's not how we do things, and that's why it feels right for us to do it, and it's clicked since day one.
Exactly.
So it's been killer. Like, it's been awesome. I feel like that's why we do what we do.
And every time I've seen you at AMW or I've seen you in general wrestle, you could tell because it's right there. Y'all's moves that y'all do together, it's like you're using him as a battering ram on people, and it just clicks.
That's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to kill people with him. That way I'm not trying to hurt myself. You know,
Hey, that's true.
That's why he got the mohawk, so he'd be more aerodynamic when I give him that lawn dart. You know,
especially whenever you allow him to use you to splash off of.
We do that. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Is we learned early on what's old is new, and do the simple stuff that works. That's out there, and we just started thinking about stuff, and we watch a bunch of stuff and be like, let's modify it this way, and we try it works for us, man. And we were trained old school. Jillian and Bobby were very old school when they taught us things, and we're still every week with Bobby. We see Bobby twice a week. Still, we both assistant training him with the students we got at school. So with what we do, it's what's old is new, and what we do try not to. I don't want to crap all over the new wrestling style of like, you know, all the big spots.
We try not to.
Yeah, I don't want to crap on that, but it's just not who we are.
Exactly.
And you don't have to do those things, you know. So that's kind of what we do.
And less is more has always applied, even now.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's the new generation can have their thing, but I feel like there's always going to be a place for what started wrestling and what made people love it. So, and you know, if you keep that alive, it'll, you know.
And we've always had wrestlers come in here that are legends. And they echo the same as you have. And they will let the young people know, hey, your style, it's okay. But you need to try and do less and more, because you're doing 100 miles an hour. The fans ain't gravitating towards it because they can't keep up.
Right.
You need to make the fans gravitate towards what you're doing. Rather than popping only the boys, you need to pop those fans.
Keep them interested, man. Keep them coming back. Put butts in seats. That's what
you're
doing. You know what I'm saying? Tell them the story, the right story. And that's the cool thing about the school is we got a guy named Caleb Throne who started the same night we did. Is trained by the same people we're trained by. But he has a new school mentality, but he mixes it with what he's learned in the old school way. And he just recently started like putting that together, and it has elevated his game so much. Caleb Throne is a guy that if you've not seen work, you need to. He's amazing. He goes by the Lunatic. But he's putting that old school, new school stuff together.
Kellen Craven.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. And he mixes a lot of like the Japan style and what he sees on, you know, the A and WWE. He just takes it all and puts it in a bowl and mixes it up, and he makes it work, man. And
we've had him in this studio before, and he showed that he has an old school and new school mentality. I think that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah. If you can make that work, then if you can make it work the right way. I know there's people that try it. I just don't think they don't get away with it, but there are guys out there that do it and kill it.
Yeah.
And I think it needs it. I think you need to have it both styles, but you know, you need the guys, the old heads, to have the old head mentality. Anyways, maybe not the old heads. I'm an old head. I'm old as crap, but that's why I let him.
You don't show it because you do look like you're almost 30 something.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm not. I'm almost 45. I'll be 45 in March, so I'm old. But
I get that. But you're not yet at the age that someone like a Ready X or Bobby Blade, maybe Bobby Blaze, or maybe just in general, one of those guys that's old school legends. Yeah. You still got a long ways to go, and you're still getting there.
I appreciate it. I feel that. Bobby makes me not focus. I focus on my age a lot when I first started, and he'd get all in my butt about it. He'd be like, man, you gotta quit that crap. Don't worry about how old you are or what other stuff. Just do what you do. But he helps a lot too. Troy only being 26 and making me do things I don't want to do helps me out a lot too.
I force him to do a lot of things.
Yeah. Like drive. Yeah,
he drives.
And then take his girlfriend everywhere we go. Hopefully she's still watching.
He's smart though because he's young. Hey, look at this. We got Mayhem Media's Jonathan Edmonds. He says, hey, yo, I'll share this one out, bro. Heck yeah, Mayhem Media. He's a good guy because they also do a lot of wrestling talk as well.
Good deal.
And they're good people.
Heck yeah, man.
But this man's smart. Make the man that's 45 years old drive him around.
Yeah, I'm always driving Miss Daisy. But listen, it's in Baby Blues over there, man. Them Baby Blues are killer. I know you can't see him in the studio, but they I ain't going to say ladies look at him. Never mind, because his girl might be watching. Never mind. Don't be looking at this Baby Blues.
That's right.
Don't be looking at them Baby Blues.
It probably gives you the puppy dog eyes. And you're like, God dang, those Baby Blues get me every time.
He's doing it right now. I'm already driving, bro. We drove my truck. We already got to drive home. You ain't got to do it now. We ain't getting home if I don't drive.
That's right.
I don't drive either, so I can't.
God. I don't understand that. He can drive. He has a car and a license. He just makes me drive, the most expensive thing on the planet.
Make you.
How many times you said, I'll drive?
Oh, never. I did
Exactly. Exactly.
He doesn't make you. He just doesn't volunteer.
Hey, like,
That's not
yeah.
making
I feel like that's the same thing.
Exactly. And that's something that helps too because you're getting the travel with each other. So y'all are building a camaraderie that shows inside your work.
Yeah, listen, I've said it and Troy has said it that we've learned more from Bobby in a van or a truck driving down the road than we ever learned in the ring. And then the cool thing for us is we're at the point now where we can stick the young guys that are at our school in the back seat of the truck and be like, "Hey, go with us. We'll try to get you on the show, or we'll get them booked prior to the show, and we stick them in the truck and put them on the road with us." We've done it with guy that's on the screen now. Of course, he knew what he was doing beforehand, but Jordan Carlisle, heck of a good talent. Lifeguard Ross.
I got to see both those guys recently at AMW
Great.
and KWF.
Yep, they're great. They're great. Come from the school. Carlisle was trained a little bit before he showed up there, but he picked up. He fine tuned with Bobby and us, and but we put him in the truck with us and got him booked and got him different places, and then they just showed what they could do, and they done the rest themselves. And then we're doing the things now. We got a guy named Dirty Travis Durton that we just put in the truck and took in Spencer with us. The prize fighter Ken Jenkins. Sarah Bubbles, the Neon Enigma. We just put them in the truck and be like, "Hey, let's go. We're going to do this." And I feel like that's what you need to do. Like there's no gatekeeping on our end.
Exactly.
There's no gatekeeping. There's no gate. We want you to succeed. We want you to eat. Be at our table. Our table's big.
Exactly.
So sit down.
It's like how the Nice Guy podcast feels about podcasting. It's not about gatekeeping. It's about building each other up. Because
Absolutely.
if you gatekeep, you're basically doing a disservice to yourself and to the people that work with you or work around you.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We tried to. We don't ever gatekeep, but we try to do our best to prepare people. Sink or swim.
That's right.
You're gonna do well, or you're not gonna. You're just not gonna. You're not gonna make it.
Throw them in the deep end of the pool. Like throw them to the wolves. Like asking questions on a podcast when you never have before. That's what it's all about. Is just doing things you're not
pretty
comfortable
face.
with.
I actually don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Oh well, she'll learn eventually, but that is what you do in wrestling. The best way to learn is when you're actually thrown out there to the wolves, and now you gotta on the fly figure out what's going to get these people popping to what you're doing. You could try to do what other people do, but you should always focus on trying to be you.
Absolutely.
Like Dusty Rhodes once told Ric Flair, instead of trying to be the first Dusty Rhodes, why don't you try being the first Ric Flair?
That's right. That's absolutely right. And that, that's the thing is like throwing them to the wolves and then not getting upset when they fall flat on the face.
Yeah.
Pick them up, dust them off, tell them what they got to do right the next time around. We just had a kid, Marcus Matthews, that got a match with Shane Storm at one of our last events, and that was a cool opportunity for him. Even if he didn't understand, he did, but it's a cool opportunity for him because Shane Storm is Shane Storm. I don't, my favorite thing about Shane Storm is how he talks about how he wrestled Dusty Rhodes and beat him, but don't look it up on the internet. But it's true. That's just Shane. But another Bobby Blaze guy. But he got to wrestle a guy like Shane Storm in his like fourth match ever.
Yep.
Nice.
My first match was with Jock Sampson.
Nice.
That was my very first match. His first match was with Shane Storm and
Seth Martin.
Seth Martin in a 2-on-1. Like, it's just one of those things, man. It's just these vets that will get in the ring with you and give you a chance and give you an opportunity, and that's where we learned, and that's where we got our butts whipped by those guys, and that's what we're trying to do now.
Exactly.
Just, throw them to the wolves. Jock Sampson done to me like he threw me to the wolves. Like I remember our very first show, they played his music way earlier than we were supposed to.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You ready, kid?" And, "No, I'm not ready." "What you talking about? I ain't ready." He's like, "I'll be right back then." He went out there and done, so he cut a promo and come back, and I was just sitting all like, how do you do that? How do you just like snap like that? Music's too early and you're not ready. How do you do that? That was my first match. Now I'm like, I go into matches and just don't even think about them. Like
exactly.
I walk them back and down the locker room and I'm screwing with guys and, making fun of people or just being with the boys, know. And then when the music hits and the curtains come apart, then
you're in lockdown mode.
It's Grappling Inc. It's time for the bully to go to work. So I got to that point eventually. Troy got to that point eventually where we were like, "Oh my God, the music's playing. What are we going to do?" And then now it's like we're standing behind the curtain and we're like one of the last things we do before we walk out. I always tell Troy, I look at Troy and be like, "I don't know what the hell we're doing this match. I'm out. I don't know what we're doing." And then we go, and it's just one of the things. Or
that's right.
I tell him I got to pee real bad. I'm like, "I'm probably gonna pee on you, just so you know." It's just to be fun,
That's right.
Just to break the ice.
But that's something that a lot of the people that do get to the worlds need to understand is that don't get upset if nothing works for you.
Yeah.
It's only your first time out there. No one's match on the first try is going to be good.
Right.
You just got to keep picking yourself back up.
Yeah.
Go out there, keep on until you find what works. Because a lot of guys, when they start out, they don't find out what works until way later into their career.
Well, we were just talking about this the other night. I went back and mistakenly was looking for something else on my phone and found a bunch of our first training matches from our very first couple months.
Videos just trying to learn the basics and everything, and
it was bad.
Awful.
It was trash. And we were 4 or 5 months in there and thinking, man, we're really getting this. And now here we are, this many years later, and we're just like, man, we were the drizzling shit. That was terrible, man. That's awful. Like, what in the world's wrong with us? It was terrible. But that's what it's about, though.
Becky LeBron Keaton said, "Oh my God, it's Grappling."
LeBron, I love that. Hi, LeBron. What's up? Overpriced, never be Michael Jordan wannabe LeBron. Is what that is.
Google him.
But that's the thing too about it. A lot of people, they don't want to admit that their match can be drizzling shits. But what they need to understand is that if you can admit that, you're already on the first step of becoming better than what you was.
Yeah, everybody wants to have the best match on the card, man. But if it's not your night, it's not your night. It is what it is.
Yeah,
that's right.
I've had bad matches. Someone's recorded. Some probably fine.
Yeah, there might be one on this show right here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
They're not. To me, they're not good matches. I've had people come up to me like, "Oh, it's a great match." I've had, in my opinion, they're not my best, but I continue to get better, and I've had other matches that's recorded. I'm like, "Oh, that's it. That was good. I'm happy with it."
Exactly. And also, you can go back and use your bad matches to study and think about what you shouldn't do, what you can do better.
I literally just watched my Jock Sampson match 2 nights ago. I go back and watch it every so often just to see. I go back and watch our first tag match you guys talked about with the Brothers of Seduction. I watched. That was one of their first. That was their first tag match. I go back and watch that just to see where we've come from then, because they're our trainees. Like Bobby Blaze was there obviously and then done a bunch, but Bobby was like, "You guys are the tag team guys. I taught you tag team. You guys go teach them tag team." And I watched that match and think, man, there's stuff we could have done better then. And I look at us now and just think, But that's the thing. We've had the opportunity to get to work with guys like the Heat Seekers,
good team,
the Kazanas, and these guys that are just top tier people everywhere, and we've learned from them. Some of my favorite matches this year have been against AJ and KC.
Hell yeah!
I got to have a singles match with KC.
Which you stole the win, Will.
I did steal a win. I did steal a win from KC, just so you know.
Don't worry, I was watching it.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
That one
was you in person?
No, it was live streamed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad.
And I was sitting here
The way
watching all the time.
screamed.
So as soon as you rolled them up, and 1, 2, 3, she went ballistic.
I think I threw my phone.
Well, that's fine. Listen,
broke that
if
phone.
it makes you feel better, I did thank him for the house though during the match. Just so you know, I did. You always got to thank KC Kazana for the house. Anytime you're around KC, make sure you thank Actually, KC, thank you for this house tonight. I appreciate you, brother. If you're
Casey
watching,
don't watch
That's right.
this.
Oh,
he
yes,
will because I'm here.
does.
Because I'm here, he will.
He has been tuning in
yeah.
without you even realizing it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
He does tune in.
see
Oh,
everything.
nah,
Occasionally.
never mind. I
KC
lied.
see everything. No, those are some of my favorite matches, guys. And then Heat Seekers. The Heat Seekers this year we got to work them a couple times. They were really
Heat
fun too.
Seekers look like they should be on TV right now.
100%.
Oh, they're really
I
good.
love them.
Stu Crew?
Who else we got to work? Stu
Stu
Crew.
Oh yes, Stu
Stu
Crew,
Crew,
I know them.
They're great. We got to work them in Middlesboro, Kentucky this year with AMW, and that was a fun match.
Yeah.
They're
Hell
fun.
yeah.
They're fun as hell. Good dudes. And then who else have we got to work this year? It's been really fun. Oh, the runway. The runway from Route 33. They're really fun. They're based out of Pittsburgh, I think. They're trained by Chris LaRusso.
Yep.
Nice.
They're fun as can be. Great tag team.
The Viper said, "Love you guys."
Listen, behave yourself. Everybody got to behave themselves. No,
She's not the one that we have to worry about. She is not the one we have to worry about.
They're a part of. She's a part of
Headlocks,
Yeah,
heels,
they're
and habits.
great people over there. I love.
Yes,
them.
they are. But that's also something that a lot of younger guys can learn from. Is that you guys didn't immediately start out to be as great as you are. You guys had the drills and shits, but you've taken a look at your old stuff, realize I can do this better. I can drop that. Let's try this. Yeah. That right there shows that you are on the first track step of becoming better than the Grappling Inc. of last year.
Yeah, we. I think I just posted about this. We've had 2 consecutive really great years. 75 plus matches per year. Maybe higher than that. Honestly, I'd start to lose track. But the last 2 years, we've had at least 75 matches per year. Probably 25 different promotions across the last couple of years. 8 states. Just, and that's what makes it. And that's the thing. We want to keep that going. But, when we first got started with Grappling Inc., we were like, man, you're giggling about something over there.
Yeah, Viper said, yeah, I'm not the one you have to worry about, and thank you for the plug.
Yeah, the plug. I'm a 12-year-old boy trapped in a 45 million man, 44-year-old's body. No, like we first started Grappling Inc., man, we were working like outside of our personal events there at home. Yeah. We were working like 2 or 3 events when we first got started. Every couple months we'd get a booking. And I was like, man, maybe this isn't the thing. But then I just didn't realize then that we had to bust our rear ends to get there. We had to get out there in front of the promoters. We had to give them something to want to book us again for. So last 2.5 years, like we finished up that 2023. Last half of 2023 was really busy. All of 2024 was slammed. 2025 has been slammed, and 2026 is filling up pretty quick. Honestly, we've got a lot of things going on. We're gonna make our Pennsylvania debut in May in 2026. We got a promotion out there that I don't want to put too much out there, but a legend in the business actually is the one that recommended us to this promotion. I don't want to throw too much out there yet, but a guy that we met on an AMW show from that area was like, "Hey, book Grappling Inc." And this company that's starting listened. I was like, they want us to be a part of their first match, their first show. So super cool.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. A lot of people need to understand. In wrestling, you got to travel. If you don't travel, you're not going to go far. Mm-hmm. You'll be stuck inside a little niche. And you don't want to be stuck there because then that means you're not going to be getting these opportunities. Right. You guys, y'all travel. Y'all are willing to put in that work.
Bobby Blaze wrote a book, man. Have Boots, Will Travel. Shameless plug for Bobby Blaze there.
That's right.
Check it out on Amazon.
Buy all of his books.
Yeah, buy all of his books.
Yeah, buy all his books and say that Grappling told you to.
Yeah,
all 5 of them.
All 5 of them, and then we'll list them if you want us to. They're called Pin Me, Pay Me. They're called Have Boots, Will Travel. Marry.
Seasons
effing greetings. The education of the ones about when he worked as a jailer.
I forgot about that one.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the name of that one. But my favorite Bobby Blaze book. Yeah. God, I hope he's watching. Are you guys? This is a YouTube. We on YouTube?
Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're on Facebook Live. We're on Twitch as well.
Oh, I'm going to text Bobby in a minute. But
I'll be putting it on Spotify next week.
But the last book you got to check out by Bobby Blaze is called
on Kindle only.
Kindle only, but it's called you can get it on Amazon. Amazon. Yeah. It's called Megan, Hot Wife on the DL.
Nice.
It is a smut book written by one of our trainers, Bobby Blaze Smith.
Okay.
Bobby Blaze.
That's my type of book. Hold on.
I'm a text Bobby.
I'm just saying, Bobby Blaze probably thought, you know what? I wrote about wrestling. I wrote about having boots and traveling. I wrote about my time in jail. Let me write this smut book.
Yeah.
He's just like y'all know, hey, I'm more than just a wrestler. I'm also a smut man.
Listen, he killed it. I just texted him and say, listen, you want to get on YouTube real quick? You're getting put over big. So is Megan. And we do that to him in training. We'll be like, did Megan teach you that? Just whatever we can do to get him to pop. Bobby's so fun to pop. He's one of the guys. Listen, I want to put over Bobby for a few minutes. Bobby Blaze is someone that we've been to Bobby Fulton's things that he does in Chillicothe, big, huge events. I've been all over the place with Bobby where he does autograph signings. I have never met a person in this business that didn't love Bobby Blaze or respect him for who he is. I had Buff Bagwell on my podcast one time, and I asked Buff, what can you tell me about Bobby? You guys were in WCW at the same time. He said, the only thing I can tell you about Bobby is that if him and Tracy Smothers were in the room, they were the best workers in the room. Right, exactly. And that was a big praise coming from somebody like Buff and putting Bobby's name there beside Tracy's because,
especially.
Yeah. Bobby Blaze is an unsung hero in the wrestling business. He knows. He's probably forgotten more than anybody knows, and that's a straight shoot because he forgets everything.
Exactly.
He don't know about anybody's name. He called Caleb Throne Brandon for 2 years, trained him every Tuesday and Thursday, and didn't know what the hell his name was. But he is an unsung hero in the business. Bobby Blaze is amazing, and if you don't know who he is, pick that man's brain because you will learn everything you need to know about the wrestling business. He's amazing. He's amazing.
Him, Bobby Fulton, they're legends.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people got to pick their brains.
Yep.
I will never understand when you're back there and I see young wrestlers not going up to these legends and trying to soak in the knowledge that these guys want to give.
It's crazy. And I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit because this is a sore subject for me. We were in a locker room recently, and I know where Troy's know where I'm going with this. And if he doesn't, as soon as I start, he gets it. He's going to start laughing. We were in a locker room one day, and somebody said something about Bobby Blaze, just mentioned his name.
Yeah.
And another guy goes, "Who's that? Who'd he ever beat?" And, Bobby's sitting kind of where she's sitting next or he's sitting next to me, kind of where she's sitting. And I reached around him and was like, "Fool, you better educate yourself. You don't." And he's a young kid. He ain't been, and I lost my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got mad. I was like, "Come on, man. Like if you were trained by Joe Schmo on a trampoline in your backyard, I ain't gonna poop all over your trainer." But like these young guys, and like you said, they don't know. They don't know, and it's sad because guys like Bobby Fulton, Jillian Hall still lives in the area. Like, we helped her move into her new place just a few months back. Jillian Hall, Chance Profit is in our area.
Yes, Chance is such a great guy.
Chance is amazing.
Just keep your fingers away from him.
Yeah, he likes to bite fingers. He does like to bite fingers. But you got and you got guys that are like that they're down home. They're 2 hours from where we're at now, but like in that area, it's just we're just so rich down there with different people. And if you're in a locker room with them, Larry D is not too far.
The best hand in the house.
I'm just saying, and you got all these people. Kyle Maggard runs, arguably, I feel like the best show in the state of Kentucky.
He does,
top to bottom. Knows his stuff. Was a hell of a good ring guy too. I mean, he's in the ring, he's great, but I mean, he runs a great show too.
Sure does. So does Terry England whenever he does the Caverna Super shows around here.
Yeah, yep. And so we're in our area, man. We're spoiled and blessed with the knowledge and the wealth of what we have in the wrestling business. And a lot of people don't take advantage of these new kids they get in. There's a little young punk that was in the locker room the other night, Route 33, that just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to bury nobody, so there's no names, but these guys just, if you know who you are, shut your mouth, open your ears, and listen to some of these people. That's
the best kind of advice you can give. Shut your mouth and keep the ears open because you need to listen.
When you sign a waiver at AOG, that it says that. Here's the waiver. Don't you're here by your own free will. If you get hurt, you're SOL. That we are too. And then shut your mouth and open your ears. That's the advice we give at the school, and it's just how it is, man.
We had a guy who's our friend, yes, but when we were telling him to study a tape, he would do this to us. Negative. And me and Sean were literally getting pissed off at this guy. Like, you're wanting to be a wrestler, but you're not wanting to study the tapes. Mm-hmm. That right there tells us all we need to know about you.
Yeah, man. It's these guys come into the school and these new students will come in and our warm up at the school is we've had some other training schools come in and just want to roll around on the mat with us, and they'll get in and do our warm ups and we'll get through our warm ups and I'll be like, man, that was a hell of a training. That was a good drill.
You just started.
That's our warm up, boys. Like that's our warm up. That ain't even our training. That ain't our drills. That's our warm up. We had one training school come down and was blowing the hell up after our warm up. They didn't know what to do. They were sucking air. Jillian Hall started all that though. She started the warm up. When she left, Bobby was still there, and we just kept adding to it. But these kids come in and they do the warm up, and then they're like, man, when's the 450 start, or when's the this start, or when's that start? You know what I'm saying? That's just that's what they don't know. They do all the, because we do 2 and 3 minute planks as a part of our warm ups.
Yep.
Neck bridges, Hindu squats,
Hindus. We doing Hindu push ups. We doing regular push ups. We doing that's just part of the warm up. Then we do our roll bumps and we're 40 minutes in a warm up.
And that's the way it's supposed to be, because you got to get your body limber for the wrestling that you're about to do in training.
Yep.
Otherwise, you might end up injuring yourself when you do go for a simple, basic move.
That's it. And then these guys wanted, they were like, when we start the 450s or when we start the frog splashes or when we start this, and I'm like,
you know how to do a headlock.
Yeah, can you give me a headlock takeover? Then we'll talk about it. Yeah, that ain't it. Come on, shut up. Get back down. Let's do this.
The 450 splash you should be left on after you've gotten a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah.
And a little bit of training in. You can't be just right away coming in like, when am I going to get the jump off the top rope? When will I get to do a 450? Can you teach me how to do moonsault? Slow it down. We're going to teach you first how to do headlocks and headlock takeovers.
Can you work a match without touching the ropes? That's what I want to know. Can you work a match without touching the ropes? We worked a show recently, a charity show for a good friend of us, Daniel Blevins, one of the best ring announcers in the business, I feel like. Never disrespect anybody, but I love Daniel.
Top rope snapped.
Top rope snapped in the first match. First match, top rope snapped. And it's on. It's out. No, it ain't on YouTube, is it? Yeah, it is. Our match is. That match is on my YouTube. Remember, I uploaded it.
Nice. What's your YouTube thing?
Just Brock's Boulder.
Just
Brock's Boulder. Yeah, this
nice.
is my channel right here. So he didn't know. What are you hot about? What
it was auto playing.
You gonna ask no questions. You can't say nothing. You gonna ask no questions. But yeah, we the top rope snapped in the first match. We wrestled 2 guys from Wrestling Revolver, Alpha Sigma Sin, and great match, good dudes. Top rope broke, and we were just like, "We're gonna work now, boys. We're gonna work, boys. We're gonna work." So
like people gotta understand when those situations happen, you gotta learn how you're gonna work without that rope.
I think we used the ropes once, but I didn't even have to. I just did the Rey Mysterio.
We done them in the beginning.
I don't have to. I just did it because I'm stupid.
My favorite part was to step over him like Kane, because I've always wanted to know what that's like. And looking at all 5 or 6, I'm not stepping over the top rope. So when the middle one was out there, I was like, I'm stepping over this like Kane.
I was doing like it's the top rope. I grabbed the top rope and
just jumped over it.
Plunge it over. I grabbed the second one like, oh, I'm so athletic.
That's a cheat sheet.
Yeah, we're simple guys. We're easily entertained.
Cocaine Crush said, I didn't know Brock was in the studio. Tell Grappling Inc. that I said hi and look forward to seeing them again. Then he said, warming up like that is how I learned, because according to my trainer, you have to learn to work tired.
That's exactly right. If you can't body slam somebody when you're 45 minutes into a match, you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hurt somebody. Cocaine Crusher. I like that guy. I don't think I like him as much as the quiet one over here does, but I do. I like that guy. Did you know him before you came to Ashland, though? Did you? I didn't know. I thought maybe I didn't know.
She knew him when he came into the studio with Scott Diamond and Austin Diamond to unveil their Cold-Blooded, which is the Diamond Cartel 2.0, but under
What's
Austin
your deal
Diamond.
with calling me out today? Goodness.
I mean,
I'm over here minding my damn business and stuff.
You ain't asking no questions.
I'm actually behaving for the first time.
This is a podcast. You're supposed to be asking questions.
Calling me out and shit. You're so
He said you got to be asking questions. You ain't asked no questions.
I don't.
No, she just that
I'm
was.
pretty sure
what's
that
your
you got
deal?
some.
That's right.
Exactly.
That was her question.
That's the question.
Let me answer your question, because I do what I want. That's my answer right there. That's my answer. I do what the hell I want.
but that's the beauty of professional wrestling, is that people's got to understand there's more than just the wrestling. You got to learn how to work tired. You got to learn how to get the people engaged, because you can't just go out there and shit the bed. Because as soon as you do, it's over with.
Yeah. When did we cut promos most of the time? Work on promos in the school
After doing the cardio drill.
a 5x5. We'll do a 5x5 drop down drill, and you'll be blown the hell up. And Bobby's like, "Cut a promo," and then people will be like, "Oh, wait, me cut a promo."
What they got to do is they're trying to do like 2-minute promos.
Yeah.
I do 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Was it good? Was it good?
Jillian done the same thing when she was at school. We would bust our ass the whole training, and then the very last thing before you was even allowed to leave the building, you got to cut a promo for her. And that first night was brutal. I remember that first night of training.
That's why having good cardio helps. You'd be like,
That's
I
right.
can breathe. I can do it. I know if Nate's watching.
Yeah, Evil Nate. Yeah, that's, you know how his cardio. You know how Troy's
Love
cardio is.
Evil Nate.
We like to blow Evil Nate up when he's around, but after the cardio, he just cut the promo. Bobby just said after the cardio, cut the promo drill. See, Bobby watching. How's Megan, Bobby? I just want to know. I didn't know. Now we put your books over, just so you know, Bobby. If you didn't see it, we put your books over. All five of them. All 5 of them,
including the smut one.
Don't worry, that one's already been purchased.
Oh man, listen. Oh, did you buy it? Hey, listen, I got your sale, Bobby. Look at that. See, He gonna be mad though. He gonna be mad that we put it out there. He told me we're gonna take it down because y'all won't shut up about it. I'm like, no, listen, we want you to get yourself. We just got you a soul book, Bobby. We just got you a soul book.
I don't care what
that's a
anybody
buy.
says. Smut is the best books you could possibly.
If you like,
Oh, he's typing. He's typing. Oh God. I could listen. I won't be training nobody on Tuesday. He gonna make me run my guts out. Watch.
But
Thanks. She's out here with her BF. So he said she's out here with her BF. I got you.
But that's the way it should be. If you're going to cut a promo, work tired, then cut the promo. Then you'll understand how you're going to do it the next time you do cut a promo in front of a live crowd.
The less oxygen your brain got, if you can think like that, you can think when it's got all kinds. So
That's right.
That's kind of the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's the genius of guys like Bobby, man. They think about stuff like. And the cool thing about our school is, we have guys like Troy and I who have athletic backgrounds. Caleb Throne, the people that's come through there. And then we also have people like Bishop Strait. You guys, are you familiar with Bishop Strait? Our referee Bishop Strait graduated high school, couldn't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time, tripping over his own feet. He graduated high school on like a Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
The following Tuesday, he's at our front door. Never missed an FTC show, been in the front row of every show since 2016. Graduated high school, showed up to the school. Can I come in? Yeah. So he come in. I want to be a referee. And then last night we awarded him with Referee of the Year for 2025.
Nice.
Fan voted. And kid couldn't chew bubble gum, couldn't do anything. What's I always have to refer to you about what Bishop his condition and what it is.
It's muscular dystrophy.
Muscular dystrophy. And couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
He can bump, he can roll, he can run ropes, he can do drop downs. He does probably the best physical therapy the kid's ever had in his life. And we do that with anybody that walks into the door of the schools. We find a way to make it work for you. Bobby's really good about helping us find a way to make those trainings work for anybody that walks in the school. Our doors are open to anybody. We don't care. If you got a peanut allergy and rings made of peanuts, we'll make it work. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. We'll make something work.
Exactly.
For you. So if you got a love for the business, you can shut your mouth and open your ears. We got you. So,
exactly. And they also got to understand that shut your mouth and open your ears is the very first thing you're going to be taught, because you need to listen before you can learn.
That's exactly right.
And that's something that I've noticed that a lot of the wrestlers of today need to do. Like, especially those on AEW or those on WWE, they need to learn, if they're going to do it, listen to what the people are saying, because if the people ain't liking what you're doing, you're doing something wrong.
They ain't gonna buy your tickets either. That's the thing. They ain't gonna buy your tickets. You got to get them sell. That's what, when we do our show, when we do our promos, we just tell them sell us a ticket. When you get up there to do your promo, sell us a ticket.
That's right.
Can't sell us a ticket. Like a lot of times, me and Troy be jerks about it though. We have popcorn sitting over in our concession area, and if the promo's real bad, we'll go over and grab popcorn and be eating it. Like, you don't want to be the popcorn promo. You don't want to be the popcorn match. So we'll eat popcorn just to let them know, hey, this sucks. We'll fix it.
Exactly.
Just
you got to do a promo that makes you both believe what they're saying. Because if they're phoning in, you're gonna be throwing popcorn at them like, this sucks.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I've wrestled Jordan Carlisle a lot, man. This is like the third match I've watched. Jordan Carlisle.
Is the cage also on this?
The cage is out there somewhere, but it's not on my podcast. It's not on mine. It's on Mike's.
Cocaine Crusher said, 2010s, as they've been called, is a great drill too. It consists of 20 seconds of two people running the ropes in opposite directions, then 10 push-ups, then 20 seconds of running again, 10 squats, then 20 seconds of running to the finish. Everyone on the outside of the ring does the push-ups and squats with the people inside the ring.
So we got something similar. We do 5x5s where you crisscross 5 times, and then the person will do 5 drop downs.
Yeah.
Then a shoulder tackle or a hip toss into a pin, and you get up running, and the opposite person does it. We also have a thing called weave drill, which is my favorite. We start with 3 people in the ring. One person will start in a corner, and they'll do a front roll over top of someone doing a drop down. That person will get up and go to the opposite corner. They'll go back and do a roll. The person done the roll will now do a drop down. The other person slides out. Then you just keep going in a sequence like that, and then just keep going over and over and over and over and over again. I would like to record our training one time, our warm up, just to put it online one time.
Yeah.
Try not to do a lot of recordings at our place, kayfabe and all, but
exactly.
we try not to do a lot of recordings at school. But I wouldn't mind maybe getting a couple of guys together.
It's a warm up.
Yeah, doing the warm up and
kind
just
of like
posting it.
Those old training CDs you'd get, like this is what we do.
Yeah.
What was that one? The Tybo, like we'll make our own Tybo
Yeah.
video. Yeah, like we'll just make our own Tybo and put it on a website somewhere.
I've seen someone use the duck walk as a punishment. If you mess up, you get the duck walks and you have to do them around about 20 times around the ring. You can't stand up. You can't do nothing. You got to be inside duck walk position and walk the entire direction around that ring for 20 long minutes.
Oh, I'd get the wrestling mat out and make them do go for like single legs.
We have
shoot under for single legs.
We have cone drill that we do. This is it's like when people show up for the first time. Yeah. We lay a cone in the middle of the ring, flat down, and that kind of simulates someone laying on the ground. And you do drop down, jump over, hit the rope, drop down, jump over, hit the rope, and that's one.
Yeah.
That's one, and then we count to see how many you can do. I think the record at school is
25.
25 by Nedrick, Yosemite Junior Wait, hang on. I don't want to screw this up. It's Nedrick, Yosemite, Nedrick Bartholomew,
Yosemite the third.
Junior the third. Yeah, I know, it's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
We just call him Ned.
We just call him Ned. That's Ned.
I thought that he was about to say that he was the one that holds the record for 20.
He did, and Ned blew it up.
Oh,
and
so he broke your record.
He broke my record. I'm going to have to do it again, but
I haven't seen you do that cone drill in a while. Like you said, you got that assistant trainer position. I ain't seen you do a whole lot actually of anything, brother.
I've abused my power.
You're going to have to abuse it a lot worse now to break that record.
I do it now when someone says, "Oh, I can't do it because I'm too big or this." I'm like, I haven't done it in like 6 months, and easy.
Exactly.
It ain't been that long. Don't say that. It's
Not
been
the cone drill. I did.
Oh, the cone drill been a minute.
I did.
Yeah.
It was the planks.
My favorite part on training nights is when Bobby misses, and I'll say, "I'm Bobby Blaze tonight," and he'll be like, "I'm Brox," and then Caleb will be like, "Well, I'm Troy," and I'll be like, "Well, Troy's the one always doing the warm ups," and Caleb's like, "Son of a bitch," he screwed himself.
Taking the bumps.
Yeah,
that's right. But what they need to understand is that you're not too big to do certain things. You think it because it's inside your head, but if you let the thoughts go, you can hit something just like a cruiserweight would.
The first body slam I ever gave somebody was Joe Pace. That's the first body slam I ever delivered in my life. He walked up to me and I was like, "That's not happening. That's not happening. You 6'8".
I think I slammed him too."
Yeah, and I was like, "This is bullcrap." And I looked at Jillian. Jillian's like, "Do it." And I'm like, "Okay, man." Not to give too much away, but yeah, that happens.
Exactly.
And you learn
You
to work.
have to learn because
learn to work.
You're basically body slamming a big guy. He's telling you, "Hey, you think you can't do it? Well, let's see you do it."
Yeah.
And once you do it, you do it.
Yeah, that's
Same thing with him. He's a small guy. He's body slamming this big, almost 7 foot tall giant and feeling like $1 million afterwards.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be.
He's a doggone Titan, though. That's a Titan
He
over
is.
there. Baby blue-eyed Titan is what he
That
is.
explains why he's been able to pick you up all the time.
He does pick me up quite a bit. I don't like it very much. Just so he doesn't know. I don't like it. I'm afraid of heights. Well, it's okay, though, because it's you.
Ain't that high.
It's not that high. That's true. That's true.
But he is a Titan.
He is a Titan,
and
though.
Titans are pretty big.
His ego is. No, I'm just kidding. His hair. It's normally his hair that's real big.
Yeah, we didn't say what was big. It was the ego.
It's his hair. His hair and his ego.
Yeah, usually his hair is pretty big, but I have seen him when he didn't have mohawk.
He carries a hair girl with him. That's the thing. Is he makes a hair girl go with him in all the shows. He's such a prima donna, man.
And then today the hair girl's like, "Nah, sorry.
Nah, she does.
Don't work for me, brother."
No, listen, listen. All he got to do is be like hair, and she's on it. I tried to get her to start doing my hair, but she won't put mine in a ponytail or nothing for me.
True.
I'm gonna cut mine back short again because I can't get nobody to do my hair for me. So
Yeah.
I need a hair girl.
Because now you're starting to grow out the hair, and you're like, "God dang, how can I get this looking good?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told her, I said, be productive or be absent from my
That's
truck.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And she just hopes she's watching.
Because you've noticed that Troy's getting all this pressure. You're like, "Well, what about my hair? I got hair now."
Oh man, my hair's long. I've never had long hair like this. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with
Just
it.
relax there, Robert.
My bad, Ricky. I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to. My bad, Ricky.
But that's the thing about you two is that y'all built up this camaraderie together because y'all been traveling together, wrestling together, eat, sleep, and watching and training together. That's a perfect tag team.
His mama's my mama. I'd straight up that his family's my family and then vice versa. Yeah, his mom is in the front row of all of our shows, and she's loud and proud. I'm just telling you, she's Mama Watson.
Yeah.
Mama Watson's all about it. So,
What's up, Charlie Owens? I see you watching, brother. That guy can make you graphics if you go and hit him up. Because he does a hell of a job. For cheap, too.
we're always looking for stuff like that, especially it's running the shows at the school. We do a monthly show at the school. We do one every month. Summers are about the only month we don't do anything at the OG because we have fairs and festivals. We travel a lot, too. But we ran 16 shows last year as a company as part of FTC or AOG. And we kind of treat it like FTC is like the WWE. Yeah. AOG is kind of like the NXT kind of theater system. But we have a school there that we run monthly shows at. We got one January 3rd coming up here. So...
Cocaine Crush said, speaking of body slamming someone, I'm going to body slam the man I faced last time. Next chance I get, brother, I'm going to prove that cold power is the best power.
I think the last guy he faced was Wes Segura, right? Wes Segura, and he just had a little bit of trouble with Juan. Juan made an appearance at our last show. I never can catch him in the locker room, though. Like, try to catch Juan and be like, what happened to you, bro? Like, I'm glad I got him, but, like, what happened to you? He always dashing. He out. He's
like, I'm not staying here because the Brocs will want to know the answer.
Yeah.
I can't give it.
I got him in trouble a few times, and maybe that's why he didn't want to be a tag team with me. I got him in trouble at a few different promotions, so we won't talk about that.
That's because you're a troublemaker.
I am not a troublemaker.
I can just look at you and tell that you're a troublemaker.
Troy, am I a troublemaker?
Sometimes.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, Troy.
Come on, Troy. Really? How many times I ever got you in trouble? Yeah, don't answer that. Never mind.
Yeah, that face alone just says, let me think of an example.
That reminds me of Carl Anderson from the Group Brothers. Used to work here in Kentucky. Did not want to work here in Kentucky no more after Donnie Green, the man right there, and his cohort, Barry Steele, would rip him to death for a bunch of ribs on him that had Carl Anderson finally saying, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. They're causing trouble. No, I can't do it no more. I'm done. I'm over with. And they're like, we wouldn't be ripping his ass if we didn't like him.
Exactly. You know, a lot that happens to me a lot. I rib everybody, and people are like, "Man, that Brock's a little bit of an a-hole," but I'm not. I just like I like to mess with people. Troy,
I'm trying to think of.
When have I got you in trouble? How many times have I ever got you in
trouble? He's trying to think.
I know he's trying to. He's really racking his brain over. Can't use Destiny either. That doesn't count. Yeah, you can't use Destiny.
Why doesn't that count? Trouble is trouble at the end of the day.
Because she's part of this training school, and it's when you sign up, it's just like it's
she's a wrestler.
It's the waiver. It's to shut your mouth, open your ears, and it's Brox is going to mess with you, and then you sign.
That's right.
That's what it is. I keep adding to the waiver. I'm going to have to update that waiver now.
It's gonna be like this thick.
Yeah. What people gotta understand though is that ribbing isn't bad.
Yeah.
Ribbing can be a fun pastime that a lot of wrestlers have done to each other. I mean, you've seen bosses do it too to their wrestlers.
I legit just done it to one of our young kids. I can't tell you what I did, but not on air. But I did. I just ripped the shit out of one of our young kids at school, and it was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. I can tell you about it off air, but yeah, it was really
exactly.
My favorite. It wasn't. He woke up before we could rib him. Party Man Cam.
Oh yeah,
Party
I love
Man
this
Cam.
one.
He was
all right.
He was in the locker room.
He was at our AOG. He was at our locker room.
AOG, and he had a TV dinner, and he fell asleep. I was like, man, I should shave his eyebrow. He's asleep like this, and you can see him go.
With his TV, when his TV dinner in his lap though.
It was in his lap.
Yeah, his TV dinner was in his lap. He is passed out.
I got a picture, I think.
Yeah, there's a picture. He's passed out with the TV dinner in his lap. And he would come with Adrian, and I walked by him, and I was like, is he asleep? And they're like, yeah, he's asleep. And I was like, yeah, y'all let that go. That's on you. And I went back to Gorilla, and I was like, because at the show at AOG, I'm running music, I'm wrestling, I'm busy all the time. He's passed out with TV dinners, man. Yeah.
That would have been prime opportunity to shave his eyebrow before he could open his eyes.
Dude.
What is it?
Please send that to me. I am going... Oh! I love getting stupid photos of my friends.
Cocaine Crush says, I've got some rib stories of my own, and I can agree. It's one of my favorite wrestling pastimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It happened to us. I mean, it happened to us. I got it good when I was young, when I was first in the business. Another one I can't tell on air. Actually, I can't tell one on air. I'm going to tell one on air. And I got Devon Dudley. Woo! I got Devon Dudley and Sarah Bubbles at the same time.
Nice.
Troy, you know what I'm
I
getting
do like that one.
So this,
That's like
so we were working a signing, and we were both working with Devon Dudley. We were doing taking the pictures, taking the money, whatever.
Yeah.
Early on, and we had showed him.
was that a Devon?
You were standing there with me,
I was with
anyways.
Slaughter, but he had to leave.
Slaughter, that's right. Slaughter left early, so he came over and stood with me at the table. So we were just talking about us being tag team wrestlers, and he's like, "Show me some stuff." So we showed him our monkey flip senton.
Yeah.
He loved it. He thought he's great. And he just gave us a few pointers on it, which I'm like, it's a Hall of Famer, man. This guy's got his
Yep.
ring on
You
right
better
now.
listen to him.
You're going to shut your mouth and open your ears.
That's right.
So he gave us a few pointers on the monkey flip senton, and I was like, man, I was like, that's great. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I was like, it's invaluable. I can't ever pay you back for that. And he just made the joke. He's like, any funny blondes with big boobs? And I was like, I'll be right back. And I ran across the whole room, and I found Sarah Bubbles. And I grabbed Sarah Bubbles. I was like, come here with me. And I pulled her all the way across the room, and I stopped right in front of Devon and stopped her in front of the table, and I went.
And she nailed it. She goes up. She goes, I was told I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then Devon popped bigger and crap, and he was like, "Man, you deliver, man. I that's great." And I said, and he was like, "Obviously, I'm kidding." He was just a big joke, obviously.
That's right. But she fit the bill, though.
Yeah,
Big boobs, blonde hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There you go. Like I delivered. You got any other advice? But and then there was some other stuff. He actually worked the show with us that night.
Exactly.
So it was fun as can be, man. Devon's awesome. He was really cool.
And look, speak of Jackson and Drone, here's that match.
Brent the Bolt Jackson.
That's right.
So Jackson and Caleb Throne, and then Edgar Craven. Edgar Craven was just a spectator in this one.
Nice.
This was a weird situation. Like the Bolt thought that me and Troy was up to some no good stuff, and we weren't. And Caleb Throne had him convinced. And if you look real close, you'll see a very young lifeguard Ross on the video camera there doing the roaming cam.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
lifeguard Ross right there when he first started training.
That's another of her favorites.
Yeah,
I do like
he's a good one.
lifeguard
He's a
Ross.
good one. He's very good.
He really is.
He's really good.
I got to watch him up close against Midnight from Grindhouse Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a time because Midnight was spearing his shoulder into him while he was hung up on those ropes.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good. But yeah, this was fun. This is one of our favorite events in the summer. It's called Midnight Madness. That's actually our original school. It's not where we're at now, but it's our original school. No heat, no AC.
Nice.
Just basically brick walls.
Flooded when it rained.
Floods when it rained.
Water under the ring.
It was very Rocky Five-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we learned to wrestle. Was in a
Nice.
ring. Was in that building with a ring in it. And we always kind of pay homage to it. We go back every summer. This is the first summer we didn't go back there. We actually ran the Midnight Madness in front of the bar that Joe Pace owns now, which is right next to the school.
Yeah.
We ran it there, but we always kind of pay homage, go back there, and
A lot of
things about to get fired up here. Watch this. Oh yeah, look at there.
There we go.
Yeah. The pyrotechnics. That was awesome.
Cocaine Crush said, I put on a blonde wig and some balloons in my shirt and then went back to Devon acting like I was a totally different person.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Crusher and Drag. I'm down to see some of that.
Whoa, this is a family show. Huh?
Yeah, it's a family show. Come on.
Family show.
I love how you guys actually
Wow.
thought I was gonna behave.
I mean,
Look
when he
at-
said
You've
behave,
been on Headlock's
Look,
heels and
she's-
having
one
stuff
time.
with
I
me
think you were told to
figure
behave
this
with me. Is what I was told. You were told to behave with me.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Look at Titan Troy with no mohawk. That's so weird.
that's true.
I don't like that. Don't ever get rid of the mohawk or you're out.
Yeah. there are several videos now where he's not his mohawk out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very.
Why didn't you wear it up today? Oh, you didn't have your hair, girl. That's why you didn't have your hair up today. That's what
Yeah.
it was. That's messed up.
That's for battle.
Yeah, I got you. Well, it's like I said.
Also,
it's
this wouldn't
aerodynamic.
fit on my head.
You
That's
could put it on
true.
the back. You could kind of do it.
I mean, technically, it could have if you put it between the mohawk
You
and
could
froze.
see just like this.
Yeah, you could have just had like a weird
Have
split.
the Stegosaurus look.
Yeah.
Spell Stegosaurus.
No.
Okay.
Can you spell Stegosaurus?
ST. Actually, I could, but no.
Rar.
He doesn't feel like it.
Dinosaur.
Rar.
That is
Look,
definitely
there's 5 belts between the two of us there, man. Look at all those
Yes,
belts.
it is.
My
Look at all that
goodness.
gold.
My goodness. That's
Have-
Daniel Blevins there, if I don't know if you've ever met Daniel
Have
Blevins.
you been able to get in the ring with Misery yet?
I've had two. I've had 2 experiences with Misery. The first one was in a tag match. Oddly enough, early on, me and Caleb got thrown in a tag match together against
Yeah.
Misery and Psych Ward. That show was called
What a cluster.
What a Cluster. What a Cluster. That match was also a cluster. He is a big, strong, scary son of a gun. And then he come and helped me and Troy one time in a match. And before he got out, he chokeslammed both of us. Little prick.
He's a strange guy.
Yeah, he's a strange cat, man. He's a strange cat.
I wrestled him in
Canova, West Virginia.
Yeah. He knocked me out.
He then carried you to the back, didn't he?
Yeah.
Then Troy jumps off the top rope and just takes a right hook, and then he just dies, and then Troy gets carried to the back.
The only time that Troy didn't have his buddy Brock's out there to help.
Yeah, I was in the stands, and I went about to help his ass.
That was before grappling night.
Was it? Was that before?
Oh, it was before. Well,
yeah.
you got lucky. You found Brock's.
Yeah, I was I got lucky. I got lucky that I found a Ricky, so I could be the Robert, and that's what I got lucky from.
Unfortunately,
he could take a punch.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop Misery from chokeslamming you both.
Yeah, no, he did.
Down the line.
Yeah, and it was 130 degrees in the middle of that field, too. It was hot. Carter County Fair in Carter County, Kentucky.
It's always hot.
I feel that.
It's either hot or flooded.
Oh,
Yeah, the first year it flooded.
Take your picks.
Yeah, it's either hotter than it's not.
but that's how it is in wrestling. You can work in the ring. You can work without the ring. Even inside the cold, take your chances.
Yeah.
That's what wrestling's all about. It's not ballet.
Mm-hmm.
If you're there inside the ring and it's raining, work with it. I've seen guys try to complain that it rained and they can't work it. Then I see other guys that can work that mat even if it is full of water.
Tell them, bro. We done it.
I wrestled. He's in Catlettsburg. Big thunderstorm. I was in the main event with Jake Christ.
Nice.
And we had a pretty good match. The mat was soaked. Anytime you hit the mat or anything, you could just see the water come up. And it was rough. But
Nobody
Shift.
left
No
either.
one
That was
left.
the thing. Like, it was an outside show and nobody
They
left.
just had the umbrellas.
That's right.
Yeah, they were just out there watching. They
When you
loved it.
got a crowd like that that's eating out of the palm of your hand, they ain't going to be leaving. Rain, sleet, or snow, they're going to be there.
It was always Catlettsburg.
That's my hometown.
Wasn't last year every town's your hometown?
Why do you say that?
Because you say that.
It's because every place loves me. What do you want me to do? I can't help it.
Wasn't last year or 2 years ago?
Year before last. Year before last, it rained.
It rained again, and
It was a cage match
I was in a cage match.
with Nick Hamrick.
And there was a thunderstorm. I was waiting in the ring trailer before it kind of died down, the rain. And the trailer gets struck by lightning. Woo! And I was like, I'm in a cage match. I'm climbing this thing. It's like, this goes from just a cage match to an electrified cage match. I was like,
I could just feel what you're thinking that moment after witnessing that lightning strike that. You're thinking, please don't let this hit this cage.
Right when I'm touching it. Yeah.
Especially.
I'm like, no.
And also, you just want to get out of there because now you realize, oh shit, I could be struck by this. I don't want to be electrocuted. Let me just get it out real quick.
I don't want to be 15 feet in the air and then get shocked and then go down.
Slam right down
On the
into
ground,
the mat.
Or
the ground.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that night was I was standing under the tent where the music was with two other guys. That lightning struck the theater, or the trailer was just probably 40 feet in front of us, 30 feet in front of us, and it hits that trailer. And two other guys that stand there with me. Evil Nate was one of them.
Nice.
Evil Nate, that lightning strikes, and Evil Nate and the other guy just shit all over themselves when it hit the trailer. And I didn't sell it at all. Because I didn't register it was lightning. I just thought something happened. I was like,
yeah.
They both take off running like they were getting chased by Leatherface, and I was like, where y'all going? What's going on? They were running away from it. And they were like, is anybody in the trailer? I was like, probably. Why? What happened? There was a whole trailer full of people.
I guess my thought process was, well, I'm in the trailer, got struck by lightning. Lightning don't strike twice. If I got struck, if I got struck twice in one day,
exactly.
That's terrible logic, brother.
I think if you got struck twice in one day, you just need to go ahead and quit.
Or go buy a lottery ticket. That's the next thing I would
I
do.
survived. Yeah.
That is not good luck.
Like if you get struck by lightning, like getting struck by lightning once is a huge the odds of it.
Yeah.
If you get done it twice, go buy a lottery ticket because your luck is like great that day.
Not really.
I mean, if you survive 2 lightning strikes, that's great luck.
Yeah, if you survived, that's great.
Oh my gosh,
That's great
the pain
luck.
after would be horrible.
Yeah, but then you won the lottery, so that makes up for it.
I'd be rich.
Yeah. See?
Sure.
You'd be rich and
smell like burnt rubber.
exactly, but you'd still have rich money.
I'm gonna behave myself. Why do you say things? I think you set me up for these things. You do that on purpose. You over trying to look innocent with your little blonde hair and your little blue eyes and your little baby face, and then you just try to set me up for failure. I feel like you're just trying to set me up to get in trouble.
Really?
Cold County Crush said Ethan Hire looks like he could be Evil Nate's son.
Listen. I don't know if he knew this before that, but he worked a show for us in Ashland, Kentucky, and we bribbed Nate. Was Nate there? No, Nate. We've been talking about how Evil Nate and Ethan are like Dr. Evil. And
Oh my God, yeah.
We've been talking about it for a year.
Yeah.
We were just like, what I want is a promo picture of Evil Nate with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
And we have a little toy chainsaw at the school that we rib Evil Nate with all the time.
Yeah.
And I want Ethan to hold that little chainsaw, and I want the Evil Nate doing this with the Dr. Evil.
Yes.
I want a mini me Dr. Evil thing going on.
And have Ethan Hire also doing it too.
Yeah. It's got to happen.
It would work because they do look like they are father and son. They got the hair.
Pisses Evil Nate off when you say that, just so you know. Like it, not because he has anything against Ethan Hire. It's just the fact that you say it. He's just God.
Man, you're right.
He's like, man, I hate that you're right, you assholes. Like Evil Nate. I love Evil Nate. That's my brother. I love Evil Nate's dad.
Cold Car Crush said Jim Caviezel got struck by lightning multiple times within a short time during filming The Passion of Christ. Well, he's right.
It might be something. Maybe I should have filmed a different. You should have filmed a different movie. Like there's a sign there. Like
Yep.
you know.
But you know Mel Gibson, he's like, fuck it, we're still going to do it.
Mel Gibson.
Is that a legit thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
It legit happened. The guy that chose to be Jesus Christ was the one that kept on getting struck by lightning.
If he can survive it, I mean,
That's poetic.
Yeah.
It's something. I don't know about poetic. I don't know if that's.
And Mel Gibson was not going to stop.
That's what we call a method actor.
Meth.
Yes.
Method actor.
What's up, Omega? I see you watching, brother. But yeah, he got struck by multiple lightning strikes, survived. The smartest man would have been like, okay, we're going to stop this movie now.
I think I would have been done after the first strike. Like, there's no way.
I'm going to wait till a second just to see if you're not.
Wait, what? Why are you such a glutton for punishment?
Because it could have been a fluke. You know, you get struck by lightning once.
Fluke?
It happens.
You get
If
struck
you
by
get-
lightning.
If you get struck by lightning,
quit.
it's a fluke.
But if it happens
Like
twice, okay, something's going on.
What the?
So if it happens a third time,
Shame
is
on
that when you got to get out of there?
Probably.
This is also the dude that faced Obsidian Dominion multiple times, just so you know. Like, he is a glutton for punishment. Like, I
beat him.
voluntarily facing Obsidian
Beat
Dominion. Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Gosh.
you know, my head got cracked on concrete.
That's my favorite. That's a favorite of mine. I tried to kill Nick Hamrick and Josh the Rocket Benson.
Oh, yeah, handsome Nick Hamrick.
We used to do this one move all the time. Troy kind of vetoes it now. He probably doesn't remember we done it either. I used to military press him over my head and throw him onto people. And we done it one time.
in Tennessee.
Did we do it? We didn't do it in Tennessee.
Ethan High and Nakeem.
No, you done a house. You done the house. You done the ropes. Remember?
I did.
Yeah, I was already out there. I was already outside because I tried to go kill Nakeem. Remember? Yeah. You don't remember much. He hit his head a lot. So I used to throw Troy. I used to throw him over my head onto people on the outside of the ring, and I went to throw him on Nick Hamrick and Josh the Rocket Benson, and Nick Hamrick moved, and Rocket caught his feet, and Troy's head just slapped out the concrete.
It was concrete.
And I could feel the thud of his skull through the ring. I was in the ring.
It's like I was on one side, and people was on the other side. So 20 feet, you could feel it in your feet.
And
it was bad.
I just stood there like, I killed him. I killed Titan Troy.
I murdered Titan Troy. Oh, God.
I can see him going in slow motion, and I'm like, I believe he can fly. And then all of a sudden, it was just crash. He's dead.
Meanwhile, handsome Nick Hamrick was probably off to the side like, oh, shit. I probably should.
Yeah, I probably should have moved. Yeah. So I get out, and just shit can Nick, shit can Rocket, and I'm like, you good? He was like, keep tagging. I feel a little woozy. So,
well, duh.
So, and then here's the dumb part of it. This is why I know he's glutton for punishment. 2 minutes later, he looks at me and he's like, I want back in. I'm like, I'm in the middle of getting choked right now. Can you give me a minute? Like
concussion. I'm still gonna get. I'm doing this match.
Could you give me a second? And then he had a second match on that same card against Nick Hamrick. He had a 1-on-1 match against Nick Hamrick. Two matches later,
and then tear down the ring. No one should have an excuse.
And then he drove home.
And
That's true.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
He drove home, but he don't remember
It's
it.
like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah. He was an hour earlier. See, he keeps adding time. He's a good fisherman. Like, he's got a fisher story. Like,
Well, it's because I missed the exit.
I know.
Probably.
You think?
How'd you go from I don't remember it to I missed the exit?
Hazy.
You could tell that the moment where his guy's head slammed onto concrete may have given him a juxtaposition of bit time. And then the concussions probably wasn't great either. So he's forgotten all about
the worst thing
he
about
drove home.
it wasn't. I wasn't worried that I had a concussion or
Yeah.
anything like that. What I was worried about, this was in Boyd County, so it was in Kentucky. Like wrist tape on, checking my head, and I just had a little blood. I was like, crack. I was like, oh no. That's the only thing I cared about. I didn't care about anything else.
Yeah.
So no one else has an excuse whenever it comes time for teardown.
Listen, that's a sore subject for me. I've been a ring tyrant for years though. Like people, like I'm the guy that's like I don't want to tear down a ring with Brock's. Cause,
Hey, well efficient though.
It's very efficient. It's just very like I want to go home. People want to sit there and be like, I'm going to watch this guy roll up this pad for 10 minutes and then I might go get a.
What's the fastest we've towed down a ring? 15 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I know there was one time me and Joe Pace tore it down by ourselves. We put it up and tore it down. Well, I think we had one other person. I think Sarah Bubbles was there with us to put it up, but we tore it down by ourselves. It was terrible.
Yeah.
We had to carry it probably 40 feet to the ring too, so it was terrible, man. But it's all part of the beautiful process of professional wrestling, honestly. It is what it is.
I've gotten to be able to put up rings for EWA, AMW, and KWF now. And tear it down as well. The fastest that we've gotten done was with Andy Presley, me, Sean Johns. I can't say Kirkpatrick because he didn't really do much of what we were doing.
You like moved a barrier.
Yeah. And we were getting it done. We had Chris Blade. He was there. We were putting him to work as well. So we got done in about 50 minutes as well. But the best one that I put up now has to be KWS ring because they got some heavy turnbuckle posts, and I like to pick those up just because everyone acts like they need to have another second person. I just throw it on my shoulder.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. We throw them over our shoulder like a rocket launcher and carry.
L33 won't. They won't let me.
Yeah, they don't really.
I got to do it, and they're like, no.
What they got to understand those things may be heavy, but you can pick them up. One person.
You can. You got to balance them right on your shoulder.
They pride
That's
themselves
right.
in safety. Though. They're like, oh, safety. I'm like, yeah, but I want it done.
I got a really funny Kyle Maggard ring story. we were, I don't remember what city it was in, Fleming Neon. It just hit me. We were in Fleming Neon, Kentucky. And he had rented our ring. We have a cage that we put around our 18-foot ring. We have two rings. We have a 16 that we train in. We have an 18 that we travel in.
Nice.
And we have a ring or a cage for an 18-foot ring. Well, he had booked a cage match down in Fleming Neon, and Joe was like, "Yeah, we'll bring the ring with us." Me and Joe and Lifeguard Ross went down, and we brought the cage down. So our cage is in 12 pieces, and then what we do is we put it together. Yeah. And hey, thank you, appreciate it. I need another one if you don't care. Thank you. Please.
No, thank you.
He don't. He's good. Just kidding. So we. So it's 12 pieces, and we once we carry it in, we'll put 3 pieces together. So it's only 4 pieces once it's time to go up. Well, thank you. So we carry the cage in, we put it together, and I'm looking at the cage, I'm looking at the ring, and I'm looking at the cage, I'm looking at the ring, and I went, "Hey Joe, what size Kyle ring?" He goes, "I don't know." I said, "Okay." So I walk up to Kyle. I said, "Kyle, what size is your ring?" He goes, 16. I said, cool. I said, "We brought an 18-foot cage." He goes, "Well, you know how Kyle is. What do you mean? Joe said it was, Joe Pace said that thing was 18 foot or 16 foot. It'd fit my ring." I said, "Well, Joe Pace also, forgets to wipe before he poops or whatever." He's just, so he, taking down cage story. I don't know what that one is. Bobby, you're going to have to be more specific. Hang on. Bobby does that. But anyways, so.
You gotta always make sure your cage will fit the ring.
Yeah, so he's like, what do you mean? And he goes to Joe, and you see Joe and Kyle just going back and forth with each other, and I'm just leaning against the cage like, idiots. Like, so I tell you what we did, and Kyle hated the idea, but the only thing we could do is, I was like, just set it on the ground around the ring. Like, it's only going to be about this far above the top turnbuckle, but still, I was like, set it on the cage around the ring.
That's all that you can do with an 18-foot around a 16-foot.
Yeah. It was crazy.
It happens though because some people they do get cages and they forget to check the ring first. Yeah. So you gotta do measurements before you actually get a cage. You can't just buy the cage and then go. It don't fit.
I know. I'm one of those guys. Like I have our next 3 shows planned. Like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not a guy. I'm very much a sit down and play. Excuse me. I was sitting here.
Congrats, won a medal.
Kind of. You have a medal?
I like medals.
We won medals and awards and trophies.
Yeah, you got to give them medals now.
Yeah, now you got to give us medals.
Yeah, no.
That's the other part of your job. You got to get the medals.
You got to get medals. I want a medal.
Like, I had their names too.
Yeah, you got a medal?
Perfect.
Yeah, go get that.
TROX.
Yep. Get it.
Like
TROY. She'll learn.
I don't know. She might. I dropped my lid. I don't know where it's at. I might drop my lid. Did it make it to you, Troy?
Yeah.
It made it to you. Heck yeah. Tag team.
See?
Tag team.
Camaraderie.
Tag team.
It shows.
We do that crap all the time for whatever reason. Whatever it hits, just we'll be like, tag team.
Heck yeah.
Stupid stuff.
Cocaine Crush said, we tore down the ring pretty quickly at the last show I was at for y'all too.
Absolutely.
Y'all are super efficient and I love it.
That might have been the quick one.
Yeah, it was a very quick, and we had a lot of help, and yeah, it's just, I started. Joe showed me how to do it, and then he just kind of passed it on to me, and then I've kind of just I make Troy do it. I'm just like, what
I think it helps because we have our rings, those really heavy duty ones. So like if you can do that, you can do these like one that's a little bit lighter.
Yeah,
like dome.
And people at home need to understand that the rings are not trampolines.
Metal and wood.
No, metal and wood, baby. I've only wrestled in one ring in my whole life that had a big spring in the middle of it, and it was a 6-sided ring in Indiana.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was stiff. It was
You
so
hit that
stiff.
spring, it's rough.
Yeah, it was
I
tough.
took a spine buster right on the spring.
Yeah,
And I
was
looked
tough.
under the ring after, bent.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was tough.
awful.
It was tough.
That's why I prefer the rings that don't have springs.
Yeah.
Because you don't got to worry about that. And plus, the springs just add to these people's false pretense of it being a trampoline.
Mm-hmm.
Without the spring, you got just the metal and wood.
Mm-hmm.
And that bounce that they're seeing is just because the wood only has a few things that are supporting it underneath of it.
Yep.
Other than that, it's just wood that you're being slammed onto.
It's not for the weak at heart. Like, there's definitely ways to not die, but it's not for the faint of heart.
Exactly.
You know
They
what I'm
also
saying?
got to understand that y'all got to do training to understand how
Yeah.
to take actual physical bumps into that ring.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're going to get in there and try arm drag without being taught. And you're either going to break the guy's arm that you're doing arm drag with, or you're going to dislocate something for yourself.
Yeah, training's important. Like, these guys that want to get in and just do the backyard stuff or the trampoline. Like, I wrestled 40 matches in my trampoline league. Well, cool. You remember first night, Jillian was like, anybody have any wrestling experience? And somebody goes, I have about 100 matches on a trampoline. And Jillian Hall was like, that doesn't count. Like, she was pissed off. Like, that does not count.
I'm trying to think who said that.
So, I don't know. It sounds like something Caleb would say, but I don't think it was Caleb.
I don't think it was.
But
Damn outlaw mudhole bullshit.
Yep.
Using trampoline logic compared to an actual wrestling ring.
I will tell you though, a lot of the camaraderie built between a lot of us at the school has been us sitting in the locker room, because any school any position we've had, we're in our third location, not because we keep getting kicked out, but we keep getting bigger, so we keep getting bigger buildings. But any place we've ever been, we always have a chill room, like a chill area, and with a couch and TVs and stuff like that. And a lot of our camaraderie comes from sitting around a TV all night long and watching some of the dumbest wrestling YouTube has to offer. And us just sitting there making fun of it, and that's kind of a lot of what
My
our camaraderie.
favorite's the Stang video, Grasshopper.
I don't remember that, dude.
Don't
The grasshopper
don't
one.
turn your back on the wolf
Oh
pack.
God!
Yes.
If you
he
know what
jumps
I'm
off.
talking about?
Yep.
Oh
Just
my
like Sting,
God.
he turns.
Yep.
Ugh.
I show that to everybody. I don't know why. It makes your legs tingle. I'm already thinking about it. My legs
gosh.
tingling. Awful.
disgusting.
I hope that dude
Yeah.
is good, but
Oh, that's
Exactly.
terrible. I know.
Cocaine Crush said, "Wait a minute. Did you wrestle for EWE as well, Brox?"
EWE. Did I wrestle for EWE? I don't know. What does EWE stand for? Does he specify?
No, he just says EWE.
All right, you still watching? What's EWE stand for? I don't know. I've wrestled early on. I wrestled for a lot of stuff that I don't really remember. But it was because somebody done the same thing for me. They put me in a truck and it was like, "Hey, let's go wrestle here." And
That's right.
so there's some places I don't really remember.
And that's actually pretty good. Going and sitting back there and making fun of the bad wrestling. There is a lot of bad wrestling out there, and some of it might be good, but there's a lot of shitty bad wrestling.
I've done it a
Yes.
lot where we have some of these young students. We'll watch those bad matches. Like, this is why you don't do this. This is why you do this instead. And I think you're better, and it'll protect you better. And
Exactly.
I do that a lot. And sometimes I do it just for my own enjoyment. It's probably not a professional thing, but I'm watching these guys and I'm laughing because it's ridiculous stuff.
Exactly. And plus, it's helping them understand what they should not be trying to do. Because the guys that they're seeing on those bad videos are guys that think they know what they're doing. But they don't, because they've never had training. They've only had what they've been doing on a trampoline. And they always think, because they're watching the show, that somehow they understand the grasp of wrestling. They don't. What they do understand is that they're going to be idiots, and they're probably going to break something. So using them as studying is the best source to teach someone what not to do.
Watch a really good match. Like, this is what you do.
Doo-doo.
Ah.
Did you say doo-doo?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
Did you say doo-doo?
I did.
Doo-doo wrestling?
And then you watch the bad wrestling, the what not to do.
Exactly.
To do or
That
not?
don't look.
To do or do-do? That is the question. You little Shakespeare. You're a wrestling Shakespeare over there.
He's coming up with some new words.
He's going to be so mad at me on the way home. I'm going to be yelled at all the way home. He abuses me, just so you guys know.
He doesn't look like the type to be that
He
mad.
looks so innocent. I
Oh,
highly
that
doubt
is.
that.
There's
the point.
nothing innocent about that boy
That's
at
the
all.
point.
There's
Look
not-
innocent.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, look at that.
It's because the
I
blue
get it.
eyes.
Are you looking at that? Is that what you're looking at?
No.
That? The blue eyes?
No.
See.
Looking innocent but not being innocent.
Oh,
She
yeah.
saw that guy on TV and she was attracted.
Which one is it? Which brother do you
Who?
want?
That one right there.
Neither one
The
of
one
them.
in the, the
Don't
one in the
lie.
jacket? The
Don't
one in the blue jean
lie.
jacket?
Don't
Come
lie
now.
about all that.
Be honest.
Loverboy
That is not my type.
Loverboy Timothy Flowers is a lot of man, and I know that guy. I can hook that up right now. I can call him
please
right now.
don't.
I can call him right now.
Well,
Dashing Chris Ringrose. That's a dude too. We can have, look at that. Look at the flowing locks. My
They stole
goodness.
a double high five.
I know, that's bastards. How dare they? How dare they?
Cocaine Crush said, they're the only ones I've seen who used a 6-sided ring. I've got what EWE stands for because it's since defunct.
That was who they rented it off of.
But
Yeah.
the last two layers were wrestling entertainment.
So it was for Bullpen Pro is who we wrestled for in the
They
6-sided, but
they
they
rented
rented
for
the EWE ring.
Yeah.
It was in New Haven, Indiana. It was New Haven, Indiana. Yeah, New Haven, Indiana. Right across the river from Louisville.
Hell yeah.
New Haven,
Yeah.
not New Haven.
I know
New
Bullpen Pro
Albany.
Wrestling.
New Albany.
New Albany, Indiana. And
They,
yeah, that's who it was.
We didn't realize it because when they put the top rope off on, it said
Oh, that guy.
EME because the way they had the
Hard
font.
nose too.
I was like, wait, no. They're like, it's EWE. And I was like, no.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, they were putting it together and we walked in the door and I was like, ugh, that looks terrible. I don't want to do that. And I got thrown out of the ring and clipped my calf on the piece of wood, big piece of
Piece
wood.
of wood sticking out. And it's
Yeah, I just
Oh,
sliced my
God.
calf open. I was like, well, that was fun. I'm glad I'm eliminated. I'm going to the back. I'm bleeding.
And I know about Bullpen Pro Wrestling because our guy, James Kendrick,
Yep.
seen
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here, chopping the shit out of AJ Alexander, works for Bullpen Pro Wrestling.
It looked like Adrian Alexander to me. Is what it looked like. I saw it for a minute. I just at a glance, it looked like Adrian. That's what I
I
thought.
think I seen him last time he was there.
Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah. Joe Monroe. You know Joe Monroe?
Yep.
Joe, I work for WSN as well, and Joe's one of the guys at WSN. That's my boy, Joe Monroe. I like it, Joe. He's my guy.
That's right.
He's my guy.
Coco Crush said, wasn't Timothy Flowers supposed to be my opponent at the last show I was at?
Timothy Flowers was supposed to be your opponent, and I think Old Girl over here distracted him, and he couldn't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not putting anything into the world.
How did
Timothy Flowers, a happily engaged man. I was just kidding. I'm just playing.
I am not distracting at all.
I was just kidding. No, that did not happen.
You notice that she says she was not distracting at all.
You know what, Johnny? Don't start. Don't
we
start.
know that you're distracted.
Because I will throw your ass under the bus so quickly.
Yeah. I was under a Cadillac one time, but on a bus. I got hit by a Cadillac.
It's not good being hit by Cadillac.
It's not. At least it's a Cadillac, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get by like a freaking Toyota Tercel or something like that. At least it's a Cadillac.
Especially a bus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least it's a Cadillac. It was an old Cadillac, though. So it was kind of like a bus, like a barge.
Oh. So,
Timothy Flowers' butt was on screen just now. You all right? You good? I didn't know. Just make sure.
I wasn't even paying attention. What are we talking about?
I'm good.
You good? I knew you wasn't though. That's why I knew not to
look,
ask.
it's Mohawkless Troy again.
It's crazy. Can the people see this right now? Is this what's
they can't.
It is Mohawkless Troy. I don't like it either.
I'm more upset that no one appreciates how I do the John Cena shirt takeoff.
No one's ever mentioned it. Maybe
No
you should
one's ever
stop.
mentioned it. I like doing it.
Listen, they can't see it. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
That's such a horrible pun.
I'm just saying, like, it's not terrible. It was actually really good.
Hey, it's actually a good tribute because John Cena just retired last Saturday.
This is when
I do it because it's the easiest way to take off a t-shirt.
I was still super fat. Here.
True, it's just a regular taking off of a t-shirt.
I lost 100 pounds since I started wrestling, and that's when I was still super fat.
This was after this, wasn't it?
It was before I lost 100 pounds. Yeah. I was still super fat. I was still super fat.
This is the old Brock Boulder.
This is the old Brock Boulder. Now I'm just I'm not a fat Brock Boulder. Now I'm chubby Brock Boulder. I'm chuffy. Chuffy.
Lean, mean, and muscular Brock Boulder.
All that. I left my muscles, and most time I leave my muscles in the shirt that I didn't wear to the ring. That's the problem. Is I forget my muscles all the time. It's terrible. I always have to rely on the Titan.
We got Nice Guy Andy inside comments. He's tagging people to come check us out.
Heck yeah.
Always on the money, boss. But that's the thing about wrestling, too. Y'all found each other, and y'all been a great tag team ever since. Y'all trained together. FTC's doing great things. Yo Pace, good man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that you and Mystery need to run it back.
Misery hung him up after his last match.
Oh, man.
He had his last match with Chase Stevens at Midnight Madness, and he hung him up, he said. But you know what? Misery, you never know. You never know how Misery going to do things.
Exactly, because Misery is kind of a wild card.
He is a wild card. You never know what Misery is going to do. But I would gladly wrestle Misery. Listen, it's the only match in FTC I've never had that I wanted in a singles match.
Yeah.
I've had two matches that I've wanted for years, and I gave up. I had an opportunity to wrestle the one guy, and I gave it up for another person on the card. But I've always wanted to wrestle Jeremiah Plunkett.
Nice.
And had the opportunity one night. I was actually scheduled to wrestle him, and the card got shifted, and I was like, listen, just put me with this person, because they needed a veteran presence in another match. And I was like, just put Jeremiah with the other guy. And then Misery's the other one. I've never had a one-on-one Misery ever in my life, and I would like to have a one-on-one Misery.
You know what I think? I think that Misery's just using that whole, I'm hanging up my boots because he's scared to take on Brock Boulder.
Now, see, now you're trying to get me killed. I feel like that miserable bastard. He'll kill me for something like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Honestly, Misery is one of those guys. Those big guys that just do big guy things.
Yeah.
Misery doesn't do that. Like that's one of the cool things about Misery. He's a big guy that can do multiple things in the ring. He's strong as an ox, but he can do multiple things in the ring than just be a big strong guy.
Yep.
I think that's the reason I've always wanted to work with him. That, and I kind of got a horror flick thing. Like I like the whole horror gimmick thing, and I'm just like, I kind of want to do that. I think that'd be fun.
Exactly.
So,
and plus, from all the tag teams that you have heard about that's been coming up in 2025, what tag team do you look forward to working with in 2026?
Have we not talked about this? We've not talked about a
Couple
few.
of them. Good Brothers for me.
Good Brothers.
Nice.
We'd love to work Good Brothers for sure. I don't know. We want to work Alpha Sigma Sin again. I don't know if we've got one that other than like the Good Brothers that we've not worked yet that we'd really like to. We always want to revisit Stu Crew. We want to revisit the Kazanas, the Heat Seekers, Alpha Sigma Sin. You know, there's one actually I wouldn't mind. We talked about this, Shooter Society.
Nice.
Corey Sparks and
Chase Bennett.
I wouldn't mind working the Shooter Society. Grappling Inc. versus Shooter Society. We kind of have the same background stuff. Corey Sparks coming from Chance Profit School. So
Also the master of the German suplex.
yeah, I'm letting him borrow it for now. No, I'm just playing.
Then again, there's another one that you should be looking at too that does German suplexes. Michael Montana.
I've heard. What have I heard that name before? I don't know. I've heard that name before. I know who they are, but I feel like someone's brought that name up to me recently. But I don't know why. I can't remember what it is.
They're an NWF wrestler, Northern Wrestling Federation, Rocky Reference guy.
Yep.
You could never tell that he was only working this business for 7 months now.
Really?
Because it feels like he's been inside the wrestling business a lot longer because his style.
Good deal. There's guys like that across the business. Like you look at somebody like Casey, he's only been in 2 years. And is it 2 years, 2 or 3 years? And he's of course, that guy was born into it, but like he was born to be it. But he's phenomenal. We got a kid at the school that has been in the business less than a year. That I think is going to be that guy, and in a few months you're going to be like, you've only been in the business a year, and we got a kid there that's doing that right now. Lifeguard also only been in the business a few years. He does really well too. So there's people out there that does that, and you're just like, how the hell are you so good already? Like, how long did we train before we had our first match?
3
months.
3 months.
A little under 3 months. Yeah, we started December 1st, 2020. We had our first match end of February of 21. So it was we kind of got fast tracked. Jillian Hall threw us to the wolves. That's what we did.
Hey, that's the best form of training though, because you ain't got someone teaching you now. Now you got to prove that you learned what you've been listening to.
That's what she done. She threw us to the wolves. She after about a month and a half of training, she come in and she was like, she wrote a date on the board and she was like, you want to work this show? Get better. And we were like, yeah, let's do that. So
and then she made sure that you're going to work it.
She did.
And
she
made sure that you knew what you were doing.
She busted our ass. I can't. I've preached Bobby Blaze's just who he is, but Jillian Hall's. I've always said about Jillian Hall, she was a little bit of a prisoner of her time.
Yeah.
She was in the era of the divas. I mean, she had a great look for the divas era, but
she did. But
the
then
girl could work.
She could
work. Like she started training with them. She started training us. She'd get in and work with us, and I was just like, she's so fluid when she moves and just so knowledgeable. She was killer, and I feel like I've always said that if she wasn't a prisoner of her own of her time, and
she got done dirty is what it was. Because at the time she was good at working.
Yeah,
but then she had this gimmick that they settled with a fake mole on her face.
Yeah,
and then after that they settled her with the singing gimmick. It was good.
Yeah, it was good. But I've always said that if she was in today's business, she'd be a top female in the business.
Yeah, she was
so good.
She'd be in there with Rhea, champion.
She was so good. She was so good. And the last time she was in a ring that she actually worked, I saw her. She was still as good and as advertised as she was when she was in the WWE. But she was so good. I actually there's something I do in some of my matches just as a little tribute to her. I call it the Diva Spot. It's just something I do, and I call it the Diva Spot that I do in my match just because of her. Troy does the Northern Alliance as a tribute to Bobby. We kind of do things. We're very sentimental guys, believe it or not. Like we never want to forget where we came from, and the people that put us in the positions we're in, and just want to make sure that everybody knows that we appreciate everything that people have done for us to give us the opportunities. Put over the guys that continue to give us opportunities like Kyle and Adrian and Route 33 and. Just everywhere we go that gives us the opportunity. This new place in Pennsylvania and EPW, just anybody that gives us an opportunity, it's appreciated. Just to know that you want to take a chance on us, putting our name beside of your company's name and saying, "Hey, go out there and do this," and trusting us to do it. So that's right. Super cool.
You got any road stories that y'all have that y'all
road stories
been definitely?
Well, we got a few. I'm sure. I don't know if there are how many of them we could tell on her. I feel like he's got one. I can see like a light bulb popped up.
Really good one.
Like a lot. I would tell you one time we were driving down the road, and actually there's a video on my phone. We're just me and Troy. Destiny's passed out in the back seat of the truck. Never made her ride in the back of the truck. It might be an option from now on. I have a cover on the back of my truck. I don't know why she can't just ride in the back of the truck.
The very back?
Yeah, why not just make her ride in the very back?
In the bed?
I mean, she doesn't talk anyway. She just sits back there and sleeps.
She just falls asleep.
And annoys me.
Yeah, might as well put her to bed.
Might as well put her to bed.
Truck bed.
Yeah, put her in truck bed. It's fine.
That's right.
It's tailgate falls down. It is what it is. She goes. She goes.
The only one that she can get mad at is him.
That's exactly right. And she falls out the truck. She just tuck your chin, kid. Tuck your chin. No, we were driving. We come back from a Kyle Mackard show, and I'm blaring music, and I'm a dork. Like, if anybody says that they don't like Nickelback, they're a liar. I'm just telling you. Anybody listening, if you don't like Nickelback, you're a liar.
That's right. They are liars.
And I'm just saying that they're all liars. They don't like Nickelback. You're a liar. Nickelback is the best. So we're listening to Nickelback, and we're just blaring Rockstar. Me and Troy singing at the top of our lungs. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm driving home. 2:33 in the morning. I take the camera, and I'm on me. I'm on Troy. I'm driving, by the way. Yes, I'm very unsafe. Driving.
That's
on cameras
horrible.
on me. Can you drive?
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can? How long you been driving?
Like
7 minutes, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
7 minutes. And my license since both of you combined was born.
Really?
I got my light driver's license in 1997. 96. I'm that old, I can't remember, so that tells you something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I have the phone on me, and I turn my camera. It's 2:33 in the morning. Turn it to Troy, and he's just getting on the Rockstar song. And at 2:37, I turn my camera back on again, and it's Troy sawing logs.
I'm out.
4 minutes later, this dude is just
I wore myself out. I was into it.
out. Hair still looking perfect, but he was
Yeah.
sawing logs. Paul Bunyan in the passenger seat of my truck. He's just over there sawing logs. And I'm like, dude, this, and everybody in the truck's asleep. And I'm
Then
like,
5 minutes later, I'm back up.
I'm just going to take a nap too. Everybody else is going to fall asleep. I'm going to take a nap too. This is bull crap. This is terrible. I do have.
That's probably what woke him up. So he realized you were about to go to sleep.
We have another story we can tell. Roundabouts.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a ref. Is Kelly Marshall. Great ref.
Nice.
Amazing. Well, for some reason, he absolutely hates roundabouts. So we're coming back from a show. We head towards Ashland. And they have, 4?
They just built a couple years ago, just like 4 back every
back
other
to back
block.
to back.
Yeah.
So you could go that way to the roundabouts,
Yeah.
or you can go right and go down by the river. And
It's
swing
just
around.
it's a straight shot. You can miss the roundabouts. There's no lights, no nothing.
And he goes, oh no.
Yeah, Brandon
Brox,
Kelly's in the
no,
back, just freak. Don't
no,
do it.
Brox,
Don't
don't do it. And we take the right. And he goes, oh, thank God. And I'm just on my phone or something. And I just stop and I look up and go, you idiot! He can still turn.
I
'Cause
guess
there's
he
little
did.
side roads. And he turns. And he goes, jeez. He does that. We go all 4 of them round and round and round and round.
Yeah.
And he's freaking out. He's hating it. We finally get on the highway. He goes, okay, it's over. We keep going down the
Well,
highway.
we crossed the bridge into Ohio, from Ashland,
Yeah.
Kentucky into Ohio.
Going down the highway to get to Ironton. They built 2 more roundabouts. So we take that exit, and he takes the other 2. And right when he gets to the end of that roundabout, I say, "Now let's go back towards Ashland." And then he just turned and went back home.
Get back, yeah.
He
let's-
freaked out.
He hates roundabouts. He gets so mad. And the funniest thing about Kelly Marshall is he sounds like George Bush when he talks.
Yeah.
So he's always like, man, Brooks, I really wish you wouldn't go down these roundabouts a lot. I just they hurt my tum-tum. I don't really want to do them. And so, I won't just go around the roundabout. I will go around and around and around and around the
See, I would have
roundabouts.
been in heaven. I love roundabouts.
And he hates them. And so this one particular night we go through, and I do it every time. Every time he goes with us, I'm in a roundabout just to see
Yeah.
how much. I'm trying to get him to just like, he calls them grippy sock vacations. I'm trying
Yeah.
to get him on a grippy sock vacation. And this one, we get to the last one, and there's a crowd of people in the corner beside of a hotel, and they're out there just living their best life. And we stop halfway through the roundabout, and one dude just kind of basically gets in the truck with us, and I'm like, why are you in my truck? And he's just like trying to roast everybody in the truck, and there's like 5 of us.
No,
in
he
the
was
truck.
just singling me out.
No, he roasted. Well, what he call Carlisle? What he call Carlisle?
I don't.
What he call me? He called me some big guy or
Big guy,
big
something like
guy,
that.
and then he called Ross.
Skeleton.
No, he called him Kelso from that '70s show. He said he looks like
Yep.
Ashton Kutcher. Is what he said he looked like.
And then he goes to me, and he just starts naming a bunch of stuff. He was just
He was trying to make him out to something anyway. He was pushing some
like-
racial boundaries.
I was like, I wasn't even
on Troy.
talking.
Troy wasn't. This guy was like basically.
Yeah.
That was it.
He was profiling me.
He was profiling Troy. And then Brandon Kelly's in the corner, just
laughing.
Still rocking back and forth from the roundabouts. just. Ooh, that's another one we could tell. The Kelly's Corner. Can we tell Kelly's Corner?
The tag one?
Yeah.
Tag match one?
Tag match
yeah, do
one.
it.
Okay, so Brandon Kelly is a very nervous kid.
Yeah.
But a hell of a good referee. And he had done something really dumb one time.
Yeah.
Early in his career.
And I jumped down his throat in the back. And I told him, listen, it's over. No big deal. It is what it is. It's over. No big deal. So I started putting him in matches with me just to make him feel better. Because like I said, he was, can you not move the table?
My bad.
Can you not tear down the studio for once in your life?
If I want to tear
Let
down
me
the
just
studio,
move it back.
I'm
He's
going to tear
trying
down
to
the
do a
damn
studio
Yeah.
story.
I
And you're
literally
like,
don't care.
Listen, if you don't want to hear the story, get out of the room. If I'm boring you, get out. So he's just so nervous. So I'll put him in my matches so I could have him next to me and just you're fine.
yeah.
So match goes kind of wonky, and it's other guy's fault. It's not Brandon Kelly's fault.
It's
Or
one of those
Kelly
things.
Marshall. So
Yep.
yeah. So he goes straight to the back and goes to this part of the school that we had at that school that we had then. And we called it Kelly's Corner.
Yeah.
Because he would go to the corner, sit in it, and just
He's freaking out.
rock back and forth like freaking out. Well, I go back over to Gorilla and go back to the music and stuff like that. And I tell Troy, I said, "Hey Troy, go tell Kelly Marshall come here."
He's like, he's a little messed up because I was watching.
I said,
him.
"Well, tell him to come here. I'll talk to him." Troy walks over to Brandon or Kelly Marshall and goes, "Hey, Brox wants to see you." And he's
Oh
like,
God!
"Oh God! Oh God!
I had to like, no, it's okay, you're good.
It's
I'm
like,
just
come on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm like, it's all right. It's like a toddler.
Yeah,
Come on,
he's
you
like,
got this.
I
Like,
got this
yeah.
piece of candy.
And he gets up there. He gets up there, and I'm guiding him. And he's getting ready to talk to him, and Bobby hollers for Brox.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Wait!"
Yeah, just
He
real
goes to
hateful.
Bobby to talk to him about something. He's,
Brandon just gets right here, and I go, "Wait!"
oh
And I turn around
no,
to Bobby, and he was just like,
oh no.
"Oh God!" And I mean, he sit there for like 5 minutes, and I come back, and I was like, "Hey man, you had a heck of a good match. Don't worry about it. Good man. Love you. Hug you." And then he was like, "Oh, okay, man."
He gets back to his seat. There's like a couch there. He gets back to it and he goes, just decompressed.
He was tripping
I
out,
was
man.
laughing.
He was so freaked
He
out.
was worried that you were going to chew his ass
He
out.
was so freaked out. There's another one. I'm not sure I can get away with that one on air. The original story? No, I ain't going to tell you. I ain't going to tell that one. But he's a hell of a good referee. Just graduated from Marshall University last Saturday. So, yeah, he's a hell of a good kid. Hell of a good kid.
Nice.
Good kid. You got any more road? You got any more road stories? Now we've got 500,000 miles on the road the last 2 years. We got
I know,
on the
a
road
lot of
stories.
them's-
A lot of them can't be told.
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
problem. Is a lot of them can't be
It's
Yeah, a
told.
lot of
it's-
them are wild.
It's just
Yeah,
for
you
your
can't.
feather brothers.
Yeah,
You
he's
said,
didn't
hey man, remember when we did this? That was great. That's,
not one we can actually tell. Not one we can
oh
actually
man.
tell.
I got nothing.
There's no. You can't leave silence on a podcast, bro.
I know, that's my problem.
They
Like,
just
I
don't want
can't
to.
think.
We don't want to do that.
How far do we want to go?
How far back? Like how far you want to push the envelope here? Is that what you're asking?
We're talking about we want.
Oh, don't show this match. I don't want to watch this crap.
Oh,
That's
no.
terrible. This is Nedrick. Actually,
Just
this is
do
Nedrick.
it just because he said not.
This is Nedrick. What was the match we were talking about earlier? And we said it was on my podcast. Oh, the top rope broke
Yeah.
match is on my. It's on my channel. I think it's the last one that I uploaded. I thought. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, off of Segment Sin.
This one.
Yeah, the top rope broke. And,
First match, yeah.
Yeah, the first match there's no top rope.
That's right. No top rope.
No top
you gotta
rope,
learn
baby.
how to work
Gotta
without
learn
that
to
rope.
work, baby. And this was fun. This was fun here. This was an interesting trip. It was in Dayton. Oh, this was no. I can't tell that story. Daggone, I was going to tell that. Story.
XBW.
I was going to tell the kick out story, but I can't tell the kick out story.
Yeah, some stories you can't
Can't
tell
tell.
because they're wild.
I forget that there's camera on. I can't. It was colder than
Exactly.
crap in this building, by the way. That's why I have a hoodie on. I was freezing to death.
Yeah, it would
It's so
definitely be cold.
It was so cold in this building.
Then again, you were trying to hide the magnum opus of the hotness from those ladies out there.
Listen, I don't want anybody to hide your wives. I'm just saying, I don't want you. No, I'm just kidding. That ain't me. That's Baby Blues over there. That's in that blonde hair. What do you do with a blonde hair, blue-eyed demon like this?
Exactly. He just took off his top just so he could show
I know.
ladies.
Look at him. He throws his shirt to the camera girl. Guess who the camera girl is?
Here's a woman.
His hair girl.
Exactly.
She's also our TikTok talk
Woman.
teacher. We have a name for it. I just can't say it on there. TikTok.
It's not a kind name.
Yeah, it's not a kind name.
Oh, man.
I mean, it is. It's not terrible.
See, she does his hair, but she won't do your hair.
She won't do my hair.
The bias.
I need a hair girl for the road.
Exactly.
Anybody out there? I got to open applications on Brock's Boulder Facebook page for a hair girl. I need a hair girl.
You got to know how to do the hair.
You got to know how to do hair, though.
Hey, speaking of Pirate Man Cam, we were just telling Rib that y'all were going to put on him. He's in the comments now. He said, hope you all are doing cool.
We are doing cool.
Awake.
He's awake.
He's awake finally.
He's got a banquet dinner sitting in his lap right now. I know there's a picture floating around on the internet of you having a banquet dinner sitting in your lap, passed out in a locker room.
That must have been
Don't worry.
tough
he knows
day.
about that
Oh,
photo.
you already texted it to me? Texted it to him? Wow.
That was the first thing I did.
I sent that to Bobby. Bobby asked for it. I told you I was like, I took a
Just
picture
now?
of it. No, when that happened, he was like, you gotta send it to me. That's great.
Yeah.
Bobby loved it.
Hey,
Crusher.
Crusher, we already know if the country gentleman up here, hide her away somewhere so that Casey Kazana can have a peace and quiet night.
There's a few wrestlers that I'm like that with.
I wouldn't take a drink
So
of
you
water.
done this to Cocaine Crusher then?
You know what? We don't talk about that.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah,
there
you
was-
should keep
there
your
was-
damn mouth shut.
We can tell some Bobby stories. You want some Bobby stories? Bobby Blaze stories? I know at least one. The Iggy story? You want to give him the Iggy story from Winston-Salem? No, we can't do that. Can we do that one on here?
Oh,
Can we do that one on here? I think we can.
yeah.
I think we can do it. All right, so this is a
We
good
do.
story. This is a good Bobby Blaze story. Bobby Blaze is a man of the women.
Yeah.
He has a way with women. That long, luscious hair of his, and just he got blue eyes too. I need blue eyes. I need blue eyes.
I get those contacts.
I don't think that'll work for me. That's terrible. I need blue eyes. How do you get blue eyes, Troy?
Genetics.
It's like, I don't know, genetics. So we were on our way to Winston-Salem, and we're in a van, and Bobby Blaze says, hey, Brock's got a job for you while we're down here.
Yeah.
I said, okay, cool. He said, I need you to give me the Iggy if you know that a particular lady I'm speaking to is not particularly a lady. Because he had ran into a lady one time that he found very attractive. And it turned out to be, I don't know how to say this delicately. How can I say this delicately? I don't even want to really give the name. I think I feel I have to give the name. Okay. He was very attracted to Nyla Rose. And very attracted. Yeah. And they spoke, and he didn't know, and he was like, oh, okay, cool. And he was very respectful and everything. So he tells me on the way down there, he's like, hey, listen, just give me the Iggy if you know and I don't. So let me know. I was like, all right, cool. So he goes on over to the place where they're doing autographs and everything like that. Long before he was there, probably an hour before me and Troy got it, even out of the hotel room. And we go over there, and I swear the wrestling gods and fate kicked in, and it was the best thing ever.
Got his table set up.
He has his table set up, and we're walking up to his table, and I look at Bobby, and I look to the table to right of him, and sitting right next to him is Nyla Rose. And I walk up to Bobby and say, hey, Bobby. Shut up, you son of a bitch. I know. Give me the Iggy. I know, you son of a bitch. That was a fun Bobby. That was a fun Bobby moment. There was one that I told on another podcast, and as soon as he heard it, he texted me. And he was like, you tell that story again, I'll kick your ass. And I always swore that if I was ever on another show and remembered I was going to tell that story just to try him. Just to try, but I don't remember what it was. Bobby's a fun guy. Bobby's a fun guy to have in the van with you. Bobby's a fun guy to have a locker room with you. Bobby's a fun guy just all the time. Why do I keep dropping my lid?
I remember. There's the Bobby Fulton one, but I don't know if we should say that one. Not Bobby Fulton's story, but it was when we was up at Bobby Fulton.
No, that's not. No, we can't share that one at all. We don't want to get them or us canceled.
Yeah.
That's right. Happy holidays, Wolfman.
You got any questions there? Why is it the women that are supposed to be like Destiny's super quiet and they don't say anything? Like,
Exactly. It's
what's
like
going on with that?
Podcast girls.
I don't know what that's about. Why are you so quiet? Like, you've not asked us. You asked one question, I answered it.
she is
Yes,
more
why?
talkative on headlocks and heels than she is on here.
Oh, I know how talkative she is in Headlocks and Heels. I know for a fact how talkative she is.
Yeah, my family doesn't follow headlocks.
I stopped doing that podcast on Friday. I stopped chiming in on those lives on Fridays because of how talkative she is. I stopped doing that stuff. So,
but yeah, Rose stories are some of the best stories, but there's some that should not be shared on air because some of those can get out of hand.
Yeah, and you know what? The ones for the boys are always going to be for the boys.
That's right.
It's fun to tell those stories, and there'll be a point at some point.
I mean, I do got a Rose story of my own.
Oh, we'd love to hear it.
Courtesy of Marty Clay, me, and Partner Cam driving up to a TCW event. Marty Clay and me are just talking shop, bullshitting around, whatever we can do. Whole ride, right? Mm-hmm. Partner Cam's back there, quiet as can be. Well, 20 minutes before we're at the TCW event, he perks up out of blue and says, "I love the base hurt turkey." Marty Clay goes, "Okay, you like to do what?" He said, "I like the base hurt turkey." And this whole conversation starts going from me and Marty Clay just bullshitting around like the boys to now we're riding his ass the whole ride. We're like, "Well, damn, Cam, we thought you were a guy that likes to fuck the ladies, but apparently you only like to do it on the holidays." And he's back there saying some wild things. I'm like, oh my God. Mark Clay's like, "I'll tell you what.
When I'm scared,
this be the last time." Mark Clay basically says, "I'll tell you what. This last time I'm letting you ride my car." Because he's saying some wild things like basting turkeys. He don't sex unless it's on the holidays. Mark Clay's me just right. He's like, "You wait till we get to video. I'm going to tell the boys."
Listen, I think I've heard a portion of those stories. I don't know where we was at recently. I was talking to Marty. Maybe it was when he worked in Waverly for us up there in Waverly, Ohio. But he had told me a few things. His name would come up, and he was like, "Listen, don't let that guy in your car. Don't let him in your car. You don't let him in your car."
Oh, trust me. Because once he decides your car, just wait. He'll be quiet for the rest of the ride. 20 minutes to the venue. Wait for him to just pop up and go, "I'll baste her turkey."
Oh my God. He's like, I'm trying to remember my first interaction with him. I think it was APW.
Allied Pro
Wrestling, yeah. He was ring announcing.
He was the ring announcing.
He was ring announcing, and he was dressed kind of like you. And I was like,
he stole my drip.
He stole your drip, bro. And I was like, "That's the ring announcer." And I was just, and that's just me, man. Like I'm a guy that I want to rib everybody. Like I want to go up and just mess with everybody, whether I've met you or not. Hey, I'm on Brock's now. I'm gonna screw with your head. That's just what I do. And I do it in the middle of matches. That's Troy. My objective is to pop the boys in the ring. That is my objective.
You're selling a dude's shoe.
Oh yeah, that's a good story. We can do that one. That's a good story. We were wrestling Thunderfoot and the Dad Bod God.
It was an 18-year-old kid. He called himself the Dad Bod God.
He was 18 and he was maybe weigh a $110, and he was the Dad Bod God. Like my right leg was more of a dad bod than his whole body. And he had good kid, and he was trained by Thunderfoot, and we were tagging against them, and he had a pair of Jordans on, a pair of J's on in his wrestling match. And I was just like, "Man, where's your boots at?" And he was just like, "Oh, these will be fine." So
I give him a snapmare, and his foot caught the bottom rope, and it ripped off the shoe.
Oh, but it ripped it off right where I was standing. Like we were in our corner.
Yeah.
And I get bored in tag matches being Robert.
Yeah.
And, just sitting on the apron, I'm waiting on my turn. And so I get bored. So I'll just start talking or whatever. And that shoe comes off, and I look down and look back up, and I went, "Ooh, I know what I can do." And I picked it up, and I stood on the middle turnbuckle from the outside, and I auctioned off this kid's Jordan in the middle of a match. Just, I got here 5 and 5 to 10 to 10. I got a 15 to 15, 20, 20. Troy was the one bidding. Troy and some of the other fans was the one bidding. And Troy was like 35, and I said sold, and I took the shoe and I said Kobe, and I shot it into a trash can and made it. And he had to wrestle the rest of that match with one shoe.
Thunderfoot kept trying to go to the trash can and get it. He kept jumping off the ring.
Get back over there. I wouldn't let go of his shoe.
He just wanted his shoes back.
He just wanted his shoe back. Get some wrestling boots and tie them up, boy. You ain't
exactly,
getting that shoe back.
To me, the only one that can wear shoes would be John Cena. Everyone else needs to wear actual wrestling boots because I never get over when I see a wrestler that's not wearing wrestling boots.
Yeah. Mick Foley made it a little bit of a thing too.
Yeah,
Like
that's different because he kind of earned that right.
He did 100%.
To where he doesn't have to wear wrestling boots.
Yep.
But when it's anyone else, they need to have the wrestling boots because that sells your professionalism.
Absolutely. That's one of the things Bobby and them taught us, early on. Stay off Amazon. Stay out of the athletic section at Walmart. Go get you some freaking professional gear, and look the part. Look like you're a wrestler. And
that's right.
We've got great friends in the business, Zodi, that we've talked to about doing some
also,
new gear.
Our former first ever NiceGuyAndy podcast champion.
Heck yeah, that's our boy there. And we've got some custom gear we've had made, and we've got regular gear. We have 4 or 5 different things we normally wear one thing all the time. It's usually black. That's normally what we wear for the most time.
Nice.
We've got custom gear we made, and I'm not a fan of it, and so we don't wear it all the time. So we'll be in the back, and you'll be like, "What are we wearing tonight?" And I'm like, we wearing it. Wearing that custom crap. I don't like it. I don't really like it.
I bring it just 'cause.
And that's before I lost my weight too. Wasn't it? Look at that guy. That guy's fat as can be.
Is that the custom gear that you're talking about?
It's not.
It is not. No.
I don't know.
I mean, not that.
No.
I don't know if
That's the custom gear we had made. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it. That's the custom
I
gear.
kind of figured that
That's some of the custom gear.
because it's not black.
Yeah, it's kind of custom we had made. And then I have a couple things I had made early on in my career too that I don't wear anymore. I carry in my bag still for whatever reason. I taken them out of my bag and I put one of them back in my bag a couple weeks ago. I was like, I might break it out. It's still in my bag.
the Bobby Blaze one.
It's the one. It's the one of the two that I had made. The one that looks like I had a tribute to Bobby Blaze made, just his colors, and then I had another thing made. But he told us early on, get some gear, get some real gear, get some wrestling boots, look the part. Don't go in there wearing basketball shorts and a cut off T-shirt and think that you're gonna fool some of these wrestling fans and that you're an actual wrestler. That doesn't work that way.
But me and Andy had our match last year for ECW, TCW. I made sure that I was going to wear actual tights and made sure that if I was going to be in there, I was going to wear an actual elbow sleeve because I wanted to make sure that I was wearing knee pads as well and he was wearing elbow pads because for him, he can walk the shoes, but we make sure that one of us at least was going to have spandex.
Sure, yeah.
And I did not care what the fans were saying because they did pop for me doing a plunger to his face.
Yeah,
that's a bit of a Chamberlain, Andy, and me ideal. We were like, you know what? Since it's podcaster versus podcaster, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to try to do wrestling moves because it's not a wrestling match. What we're going to do is we're going to do a fake out suplex spot where he stops me and he's got me inside the suplex spot. I take my leg, I stop it from happening. Then we just go from there. The match was good.
Yeah.
But to us, we considered it shit.
Yeah.
But the fans actually loved everything that was going on.
That's the thing, man. Is a lot of times we get in these matches. I was having that conversation on the way up here. Is the hardest, the most critique we're going to get is from ourselves. And we can go out and have a banger of a match. All the boys are like, "That was great," or whoever, the fans love it, and then he and I will be on the way home going, "Damn it, you know what? I just thought about blah blah blah. It could have been this. We could have done that. It's just how we are." And Bobby used to rip my ass all the time early on about stop putting yourself down so much. And I'd get out of the ring. Troy, you remember those times I'd roll out of the ring and I'd be cussing myself, "You worthless piece of garbage," blah blah blah. And Bobby'd be all in my ass like, "Would you calm down a little bit?"
Cocaine Crush said, "I'd like to plug a great bootmaker if I could. Ray Ace Chavaria, amazing bootmaker and phenomenal person. That's who you want for boots."
Nice.
Look them up.
Yep. You know what I have found, and this is just for me. I have a boxing background. I boxed for years, and I used to use the title boxing boots whenever I wrestled, and I use them wrestling now. I introduced them to Troy, and Troy likes them too. They're lightweight. They don't look like generic boxing boots or anything like that. Troy's got some on in this match right here.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we use. We use those title boxing boots.
Still got those boots.
Do you still have those same boots?
Same boots.
And I like them. and they're lightweight. But I was used to them. I boxed all those years. And I have really wide feet. I have feet like a duck. It's terrible.
And that fits because you still got boots.
Still got boots. I ain't wearing tennis shoes in the ring. Like,
exactly.
I trained in tennis shoes. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Jillian jumped my ass all the time. You got no shooters? No. I ain't wearing no shooters.
I started wearing, I trained in shooters, and then I got those boots. I like the boots when it comes to doing events and stuff.
Oh, it's the first Meh.
Yeah.
Did you see that? I forgot about
That was
that.
the debut of Meh.
Was it? I didn't know that. I forgot about that.
I'd have those for just the ankle support because stuff happens. And then I trained in shooters just because
Hell yeah.
I had a shooter background. It felt comfortable.
Heck yeah. But that shows that you want to be presentable. You didn't want to just go out there and wear your singlet with a pair of tennis shoes because that wouldn't have looked good. Now, boxing boots, that looks good because you're still wearing what professionalism should be wearing.
Yeah, I like them. It's a thing for me. And we go to locker room. We see a lot of guys wearing them. Rene Dupree. Not Rene Dupree, but daggone it. Anthony Katina wears them. I've seen Katina wear them.
Good man.
What's Renee's name? Is it Renee? It's not Rene Dupree.
I know, I'm just drawing a blank.
My goodness. You're terrible. How do you not remember?
Concussions.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
right.
remember
Also,
either.
also his head hitting the concrete before.
Yeah, I'm old. I just
Did that
I have
happen?
I have
Don't remember.
I have Alzheimer's or Alzheimer's or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Hey, it happens though.
Yeah, it happens to the best of
Yeah,
us.
but he's got
He wears them too, but yeah, it is customized. Like I don't know how he done it.
he unstitched the title part of it and then put his name on it and stitched it back on.
Yeah, he
Nice.
done. Yeah.
Ooh,
He does some cool stuff. Yeah,
that's
he,
great.
He done his own thing with it. And then what is? I can't believe you can't remember his name. I can't be the looks and the brains of this operation, bro.
You can.
Which one do you want? Which one do you want? I'll take the other.
I'll be Ricky.
We've already established that. the brains and the looks. Which one do you want?
Oh, I'll be the looks.
But that's all I got.
Sorry.
Damn, bro.
Damn, this man is trying to be the looks and Ricky.
I know.
at
That's
the
what I'm
same
saying.
time.
Like he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying. You gonna leave some table scraps for me?
Can.
Can I just be the driver? Is that what I can be? Is just the driver?
Did you
I'll
notice
carry
that
your
when he
bags
said-
for you, sir.
Oh, appreciate it.
I'll carry your bags for
When
you.
he said "can," it sounded like he was thinking, "I don't want to, but I guess."
Yeah,
If
he's
you
so
wanna-
modest.
If you want to offer,
Yeah, he's so modest. Look at him. He's the humble that comes out of Titan Troy's mouth is the best.
But that's what I like about wrestling too. It's all about the professionalism. A lot of people forget that. Some of them will come in there about wrestling and they forget the first part of that, professional.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing for wrestling. You got to know how to present yourself. You got to be professional when you talk to them. And you got to know how to work it. You can't just get in there all willy-nilly and hurt someone.
We just had this conversation about our last show. Actually, it's a 2-part. Wrestling's a 2-part. It's professional wrestling.
That's right.
You can go and kill it in the ring, but if you suck in the locker room, then you failed miserably.
That's right.
That's just how we look at it anyway.
Exactly.
So.
I think that's something that all wrestling promotions should think about. Got to be good in the locker room just as much as you are out there inside the ring. You got to present and make the promoter feel like, yeah, this is the guy that I want representing my company.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're fired.
Exactly. And when you got guys that look like this, and the brains that look like that, and the guy that doesn't have to drive looks like that, and the guy that doesn't have to carry his own bags look like that, and the guy that gets his hair done by his own girl look like that. And I mean, just look at this. Like, what do you want about something like look like that? Look
That's
at that
right.
Guy. Look at that guy.
That's right.
I'm gonna put that guy over. I'm on my way out. This guy's just not getting in.
That's right. But you still got a couple of years to go before you ever say, yep, I'm out.
I retired a couple times.
Oh, damn.
I haven't actually. About once a week, I'm like, I hate wrestling. It's about once a week, I'm like, I hate wrestling. It's normally after a Titan Troy match, though. I normally just hate it. I'm just kidding.
That was a nice DDT that you just hit Troy. See,
This was a fun match. Well, it was a match. How was that? This was when we won the Bluegrass WrestleCon Tag Team Championships. We were the inaugural Tag Team Champions. Oh, I got you, bitch.
and that's a big guy too.
Crosshair scale, that tear up kick looked terrible. Hey, that's a tall guy. Calm down, boy. Come on. What are you doing? Wait.
I mean, I can kind of excuse the drop kick being terrible because it's a big guy that you drop kick him.
Yeah, if that had been a normal sized human, that might have hit him in the face.
Yeah,
he was a big guy. And
with that, you may have made a bad drop kick, but you still look good doing it.
Yeah, well, I mean, someone's got to carry the good looks of the group. Look at this. Oh man, that's terrible.
I thought Troy was the good looks of the group.
Well, it switches.
That's what he wants to believe.
It switches. It goes back and forth. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what a good tag team. It's a give and take. I gave it to him, now I took it back. I'm taking it back. So it's a give and take.
Until he takes it back.
Until he takes it back. He just keeps it. He just lets me borrow it every now and then.
Just let me have it.
You already get everything. You get the heat. I don't know why you're mad about it.
Also, he gets the hair maker.
He gets the hair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got a hair girl that travels with you. You got a fan that travels with you in the car. Like, I don't know what else you need from this thing.
A fan?
You got a fan. She's your biggest fan.
And she don't talk the whole car ride.
That is probably the best part. That's probably the best part. She doesn't say anything. I guess that's probably my favorite part. She just sits back here and just. So we have a fun game we play on the road when there's a bunch of people in the truck, and it's simple. It's fun. It just passes the time. So it'll be like I'll say John Cena.
Yeah.
And then the person next will have to come up with a wrestler's name that starts with a C.
Yeah.
So if they say like Carlito, then the next one will have to be C, and then, something like that. Whatever the last name, the last letter you say is, that's what the next person's name has to start with.
Yeah.
And Destiny sucks at that game. Like, we can start that game. Like, I can say John Cena, and she'll be the next one. She'll be like, I got nobody. I'm like, girl, there's a million friggin' wrestlers, but it passes the time. That game is fun. It passes the time. We drove all the way to Tennessee. No, where did we go?
It was Tennessee.
We rode to Tennessee playing that game all the way to Tennessee, all 4.5 hours. And it was just the time flew by.
Exactly. So. But that's the best time when you're traveling. That's why I remember finally that Marty Clay story, because even though Cam only contributed to it for those last 20 minutes, it was a pleasant ride because me and Mark Clay playing off each other. Mm-hmm. Only to get, I'll fuck my cousin coming up inside the back.
You don't remember Marty Clay telling this story? Because it wasn't like a third cousin or something, or something like that. Yeah, it was like a third cousin like that.
And like Mark Clay let him know, you know what? This will be the last time you ride inside the back of my car. Then he told him, just you wait till we get to the venue. I'm telling the boys. Cam's like, Cam didn't believe him at first. He's like, no, you won't. Get to the venue. Mark Clay's back there. He's telling all the boys. Now everyone knows the story about Cam, the holiday fucking, the turkey basting, and the cousin fucker.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it.
If there was one of the best
really
memories.
Awesome?
It's really awesome. That's I love it. I love it.
Destiny says, I still get the name eventually.
She does, but 3 minutes. Yeah, that's how we pass most of the time. And she takes 3 hours to name the name. I remember this match.
This was the first.
Is this first Grappling League match?
Yep.
This was the origin of the original Grappling League match.
Nice.
That is a very short-haired Nick Hamrick.
Yes, it is.
Nick Hamrick
not as tan.
And not as tan. Yeah, he's not very orange in this match here.
Oh man,
less Just for Men in his hair as well. Less Just for Men in his hair. Every time I get a chance to bust him out about his hair, I'm going to. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. I love Nick Hamrick, but I'm going to bust him out every time about his hair.
I can't believe that his hair is short here.
Yeah, this was he had been back in the business very long. He got hurt and he was out for a while. And he came back. He and I had actually got his first match back from injury after he'd been out of the business for a while. And this is the first Grappling. This is in front of Time Warp and Ashland.
And what better way to do it than to have Nick Hamrick as a opponent?
Right, and Zayden King. This was the very first time. This was a fun show. We had a good time with this. I don't know who's rocking the camera, but it looks like the Blair Witch is.
Might be a fan because it doesn't look like it's really a camera guy that's
I thought it was
out there.
It might have been. Yeah. I got you. But yeah, this was a fun one. The ring looks like crap though. Look at all the side curtains fall down. That's terrible.
I'm actually surprised by that because usually
Oh, come on, Troy.
a ring should always have the apron looking good.
It is, and I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to like pass the blame, but this is probably before I started having anything to do with like the production of FTC.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is when I was still probably in training. If I'm being completely honest. Look at that young Titan Troy, man. Look at him.
Where's the mohawk?
Yeah, look at that cake though.
That
That's what I'm looking at. The cake. Look at the cake on that.
Brock's just want to make sure that cake is seen.
I'm diabetic, but I'll take some of it. I'll take it. Anything I try to do to turn his face red, I'm going to do it.
That's right.
That's anything I can do.
But that's how best friends are supposed to be.
That's exactly
right. If you
right.
can't joke around with each other, then you're not really friends.
There it is. There was a. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yep, I saw it.
And Nick caught you that time. Look at that.
Yeah, my legs.
Yeah, but he actually caught you. He didn't run away.
And land on my feet.
Nick was probably like, well, after this, I'm
He
not
did
taking
this.
that
He
damn
goes,
move.
I ain't doing that
He
again.
ain't doing that again.
And that's how
Yeah.
Corey landed on his head.
And that's why Troy acts the way he does now, because he landed on his head that one time.
All because Nick decided that he wasn't taking that again.
Yep.
And
This-
then you go with the scoop slam.
This is one of our favorite things we do. Our monkey flip senton is one of my favorite things we've ever.
I like
we
that
do.
too.
We
I
love
saw
it.
that AMW and I liked it. That's unique.
It's one of our favorite things. You threw me that time, bro. Was you stronger or was I? That was fat then. Still, look at you with them powerful.
This was
legs.
after the bluegrass.
Was it after bluegrass?
I think so.
Was it?
Uh,
You don't remember? You had
Concussions.
too many bumps to the head.
Yeah, especially that one where you hit the concrete. He don't remember that one.
You don't
Which
remember that one. Which one do you speak of?
hit a lot of concrete.
That's right.
Oh,
But
my
the
goodness.
worst one is still the one where Nick Hamrick walked away and
Yeah,
was like,
that's
I'm
the
not
one I
taking
don't
this
remember.
down.
Anytime we can blame Nick Hamrick for it, yeah, that's what we want to do. We definitely want to name him.
And he's got his manager now, A. Dick Vickers.
A. Dick Vickers. Yeah, I like messing with A. Dick. I got a funny story for A. Dick Vickers actually. He tried to fight me one time.
Oh, man.
He says he was trying to work me, but he was legit pissed off. We were doing a fundraiser show for West Carter High School in Olive Hill, Kentucky, and he and Nick Hamrick actually carried the FTC Tag Team Championships.
Nice.
For about 3 months or so, and he was going out to they were going out to the ring to defend them as a tag team, and then Dick's like, I want my own music. You're a tag team, Dick. He was like, but I want my own music. I'm like, but you're a tag team, Dick. He's like, but I want my own music. I'm like, listen, Dick, anytime I can do that, I was like, yeah, listen, Dick,
Yeah.
you're a tag team. You go out to the same music. Like me and Troy don't go out to separate music. We got our own custom by Yellow Man himself, our own custom stuff.
That's right.
Shout out to Yellow Man. That's the guy. And he's like, I was like, fine, if you're such a freaking prima donna. And I just jumped down his throat about it. I'm like, if you want to be such a freaking prima donna, get your own music and just make me have to change the whole lineup. That's fine. That's fine. And I'm just in the locker room ripping his ass. He's like, come outside with me right now. Let's go. Like, okay. So I walk outside with him and I just hug him.
Hey,
He's
man.
mad as hell. Yeah, he was mad. I was like, oh, it's okay.
What
buddy.
he needs to understand is that when you're tag team champions, y'all should be coming out together.
That's all right. He just, and like I said, I'm that guy. Anything I can do to
It's
rip
still
somebody.
funny that he
Anything I can do to
wanted
rip.
to fight.
Hey,
He
at
was
least,
mad.
At least he did it. He was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he wanted to go. Yeah, I was
He's like, yeah, let's go. If you kick my ass, okay.
We was talking about that on the way up here, wasn't we? Like,
Yep.
if you want to fight, that's fine. Let's go do it. But let's,
Cocaine Crush said he'd like to travel with you guys. He loves the potential for new road stories.
all right. You've worked, didn't you work? That's where we met him, and you worked him for AMW down in Harlan. Harlan, down in Harlan.
There's a little coal mine in Harlan.
That was the week after I got my nose broke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it was 7 days before that I broke my nose. I didn't break it. Someone else
Riot
broke
broke
it.
it.
Riot broke it. Yeah, Riot broke my nose. And the two young kids, when we got in the ring, I told them, I said, touch my nose, I'll kill both of you. I know where you sleep. I'll bury your bodies. Your mom will never find your bodies. It was a fun match.
That's right.
They never tried to punch me in the face in the ring. That was cool.
They realized that you was being
It was
serious.
dead ass serious. My nose real hurt. I had big black eye on this side, big black eye on this side. My
Yeah.
nose was jacked. It was terrible. It was awful. I did hit me hard.
It's never good when your nose is broken, and now you gotta watch it Otherwise, it gets broke again.
It was awful.
You know, on the drive there, before Riot broke it, he was like, you know what, next time I do a tag match, I'll be Ricky.
Yeah, I'll be Ricky. It's fine. I'll
And
take
then
it.
he broke his
I
nose.
didn't get
He's
my
like,
nose broke. I'm
Ricky.
taking Ricky off the table. It's not happening. I'm never gonna be Ricky.
That's right.
I'm not gonna be Ricky. I'm just gonna sit on the apron and watch you do your job, and then
You're
I'll,
like, that's great.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm just holding my nose.
Because Ricky is Troy.
Yeah, that's Ricky Titan over there.
That's
Ricky
right.
Titan.
Titan Morton or whatever you want to call him. Troy Morton.
Troy Morton.
Troy Morton. I like Troy Morton.
Listen,
My first time seeing you guys was last year.
Where
It
at?
was at AMW, Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Who'd he wrestle?
You were wrestling the Country Gentlemen.
Nice. Yeah.
And that's where it all started.
Yeah.
When I got to know you guys. Watching y'all take them on has been a pleasure.
We've done it a couple times. They're fun. Those are guys I would, anytime we get a call and they're like, hey, Country Gents want a match, we're down. We actually had them booked for a show for us, and AJ had to cancel last minute, but Casey still came up.
Nice.
And we still got him in a tag match against, we have a 7'6" monster at FTC named the Voodoo King. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Okay.
He's been at EWA and he's been at
Yeah.
AMW as well.
Yeah, Voodoo King. So we put Casey and the Voodoo King. Yeah. So we put them together and had a tag match against them. So that was fun. That was a fun match. Voodoo King. He's a big, scary. You need to see Voodoo King's feet. Is what you need to do.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of the Voodoo King's feet?
somewhere.
Oh, I don't know why you have why do you have a picture of the Voodoo King's
I've
feet?
seen his
For
feet.
moments like this.
You ain't seen. Have you seen his feet for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god, his feet.
For moments like this.
His feet throw up gang signs. It's the best thing ever. Like his
They
toes.
do?
His toes are. It's. I ain't gonna
Chase
do it on
Stevens
air. I ain't gonna do it
also
on air,
has
but-
one.
Chase
He
Stevens.
took a picture. He's like, oh, I need this for the bar.
Chase Stevens. If you guys
Hey.
have you ever experienced Chase Stevens?
I have experienced
Oh
it.
man,
Hey,
that's my favorite.
he punched me by accident while he was drunk because he was showing me some things and
Was an accident.
it was during this Burning Super show. He's Chase showing working punches and punches me for real, and I was just like, all right, I just got punched by Chase Stevens,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
he actually worked with Chris Crow out there at the ringside. He did something that was making Jim Walls mad. If you know Jim Walls, you know Jim Walls does not like the things to go that you should not be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he takes Chris Crow and throws him over the barricade into the crowd. Then he climbs over the barricade. Jim Walls comes from the back. He's so pissed off. He's saying, hey, you need to go get in there. He's directing traffic and everything. He's trying to get them back over the barricade. And Chase Stevens so drunk that you can tell that this man does not know what the hell Jim Walls saying. And he actually hits Chris Crow hard for real, and Chris Crow just answers back with a stiff strike, which is called a receipt in wrestling.
Yes,
And for a second, I thought they were about to come to blows for real. But then, drunk Chase Stevens, he's just like,
He's like,
hell yeah.
hell yeah.
I've had a time or two with that.
Hell yeah.
Having to do those receipts.
I always talk about the CVS size receipts.
Yeah.
That's the kind of receipts I'm into. The CVS receipt top. That's what I'm
I
into.
stack them like Groupons. I just
See the Cole County. I can see the comments now. Cole County Crusher. He know about them Voodoo King feet.
No,
He
Voodoo
saw-
King's feet.
He saw him in the locker room. He know what's up. They were.
he wasn't going to. I went.
Oh, I know. You got. Yeah, we was
I
like.
made
you gotta
him do it.
look,
I made
you
him
gotta
look. I said,
you gotta
look,
look.
you
You
gotta
gotta
look.
look.
You gotta
Please
do
look
it.
at. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He finally looked at him.
He's like, oh my god.
God, I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that.
It's an image that will forever be ingrained into your brain.
That's for
Just
the
the mention of the name will make you horrified.
Ooh, he said the word horrified. It reminded me of one more Bobby story. Yeah, you'll understand in a minute. So in Ashland, Kentucky, years ago, they wanted to start a swingers club.
Yeah.
So they wanted to start a swingers club years ago in Ashland, and they sent Channel 13 News down there to talk to him. And they interviewed the guy that ran the swingers club. So then they went to the local grocery store. They went to the local grocery store and they're interviewing people. And the first guy's like, oh, I don't believe in swinging. I've been married to my wife 150 years. I'm going to be married 150 more years. And the next woman holding a kid. I don't believe in swinging. One partner for life. And, you get married, it's one partner for the rest of your life. Bobby Blaze pops up on the screen. Hell, what's the number? Give me my phone number. I'm always available. I'm single, ready to mingle. Right there on Channel 13 News. This is the best video of all time. And every so often in the group chat, we'll just post it just to remind them that this guy trained you to wrestle, guys. Just so you know, this is the guy that trained you to wrestle. It's the best. What's her number?
He had no chill then. He was like,
0.
come on, I'm ready for it.
0. You don't give a shit. That's Bobby Blaze. Nick Hamrick. That's a big. Oh, that was a nice one.
That was.
I like that. It's been a minute since I've done the Angle Slam, I feel like.
Have you ever sold your underwear to a fan?
Why are you asking that? What did you tell him? What did you tell him, Troy? Why are you telling him stuff, Troy? I tell you one secret, brother. And you're going to go in here and tell him. Are you serious?
No.
I tell him one secret. I've never sold my underwear to a fan. I'm just kidding.
You know who has?
No one's offered.
You?
Bobby Blade.
Bobby Blade has? I don't doubt that for a minute. I don't doubt that for a second.
Because the fan was a huge fan of Bobby Blade, and he was begging Bobby Blade, give me something that young. Give me something that young. And sign it for me. Bobby Blade's like, I ain't got nothing on me for you.
Oh, my gosh.
So eventually, Bobby Blade mentions, I could give you my underwear. And the fan goes, give it to me. I was like, all right, if you're paying me.
Oh, my God.
Goes to the bathroom, takes his underwear off, sign them for the fan, brings it back out. He's like, well, here you go.
Oh, my God. I've had some weird requests in my DMs for stuff, but I've never actually followed through with any of them. I've had people ask for my socks, which, listen, I hate feet.
Yeah.
I hate feet. God, I hate feet. I've had people ask for my socks. I've had people ask for my ring used boxers. I've had people ask for who else? What have I've had people ask for? I don't know what I've had. I had a mouthpiece one time.
Yeah.
So we went to Route 33 and I had a mouthpiece that glows.
Yeah.
Just had lights in it. And I was wearing it because we always go to the ring, try to do something silly at Route 33. And some person was like, can I have that? I'll give you $10 for it. And I was like, ugh. Give it to him. No. And I put it back in my mouth. And that was a 14-foot low boy. That was a fun. Look at this 14-foot low boy.
Big,
This is a 14-foot low boy.
Yep.
Big Tater Gang.
They're a good tag team.
They
That's a
are
good tag. We've worked them. They're good. They're fun. But a 14-foot low boy. Troy done a flying burrito from one side to the other.
Yeah.
You done a flying burrito. You know what a flying burrito is? You know what a flying burrito is? How you don't know what a flying burrito is? I'm gonna be nice.
It's because she got into wrestling only recently, June 15th, 2025.
Yeah, you gotta know what a flying burrito is.
I invented it.
Did you invent it?
Let's spread it.
And spread it?
Let's spread that. I invented it.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll just tell her. She can believe it because she don't know, apparently. She don't have any
Yeah,
idea.
he invented it, Emili. He was a genius.
He invented the flying burrito.
I'm an innovator.
He also invented the sliced bread number 2, but you didn't see it.
I did that once and blew out my knee.
That's why you don't see it no more.
That's the name of the song of one of our trainers. The sliced bread.
That's right.
Jillian Hall's song was called Sliced Bread.
Yes, it was. Coconut Crush says, why is the Voodoo Kings finish a big boot with his boot off?
Yes.
Because we want people to come back to the to different shows. Look how short my hair was. Did I shave my head?
Yeah.
Did I shave my head? I don't do that. Like I used to listen. Back in the day, I had no hair and I never carried a beard. Like I don't even remember that part of my life where I didn't have a beard. Troy, have you ever seen me without a beard in all the years you've known me?
No.
It's weird, isn't it? Like I'm
Without a
shave
beard,
it.
I have seen it without a beard.
I'm gonna go shave it today.
Do that.
Being without a beard is like being naked because
That's
you
what I
look
feel
like a
like.
different person.
Yeah, it must
feel
suck.
Oh yeah, Troy can't grow a beard. That's right. Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother.
Patch
be you.
Adams over there.
Hey, at least for him, he gets to say he's got a baby face.
He got the blue eyes, baby face though.
Forever baby face.
Forever, but he got them baby blues. They kill. We were in Dallas, Texas for WrestleMania one year, And I hope Destiny's still watching. We were in Dallas, Texas at a restaurant, and this waitress, I mean, she all but put it on the napkin that she was trying to get him to go home with her, and he was just like, no thanks, I'm good. And it was in Baby Blues. They just out there murdering, man. People drowning in them like a sea.
And he was not even trying to go for it.
He wasn't even going for it. Like
He just out there trying
I
to
was
join
there for
me.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, we went for Stone Cold. We were like, I am a Stone Cold.
This is a
M-A-R-K.
Stone Cold Kevin Owens WrestleMania.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Me, Troy,
WrestleMania
Joe
you're talking
Pace
about.
went to Dallas for that
That
one.
was great.
Yeah, we went to Dallas for that one. Is there any WrestleMania stories that we got from out there? Oh wait, I feel like there is no, nothing I can tell. Is there one?
JTG.
Oh, there is. Oh yeah, we're in a good area for that one.
Nice.
Omar,
Yep.
for OVW, and I were sitting at Wale Mania, and JTG goes walking down the aisle from afar. I seen him, and I said, "That's JTG over there." And Omar was like, "That ain't JTG." I said, "Well, that's JTG." He's like, "No, how you know JTG?" And I was like, "Trust me, I know JTG." I was like, "I'll text him right now." That's JTG. He was like, "No, it's not." He's like, "I bet you $100 it ain't JTG." So I was like, "Well, come on." I grab him. We go walking over to where JTG is, and I was like, "JT." He was like, "Brox," and I was like, "Money." And he put $100 in my hand, and JT was like, "I guess you buying drinks." And then he pulled us up to the bar. Oh, Destiny is here. I'm still here, she said. Yeah, damn. Sorry about that, bro.
Oh man,
Sorry.
you told a story that she was supposed to hear.
That was before Destiny though. Destiny. So
See?
that's before you. It don't matter. All the
That's
stuff
right.
before you don't matter.
That's right.
Don't be all emo about it. Just it's fine. It's all before you. It's all good. It's all good.
That's right.
It's all good.
But that resume was great because
Great.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, he'd been quietly retired since
Mm-hmm.
03. Comes back and takes a suplex on concrete.
Woke him
Something
up.
you never thought you'd see.
Woke him up.
He's
I
like,
think
"Yeah."
I watched the interview. I think where he was like, I wasn't sure where I was at until I wasn't sure how I felt about the match, and then he took a suplex. He said, "I'm good. I'm good." Actually, I think Troy. I don't know if it's still on his phone or not, but Troy had a video one time of when Stone Cold's glass crashed, and I crashed out. Like I crashed out. Like I was losing my mind. Like that's who got me to love wrestling was Stone Cold. I'm a huge Stone Cold mark.
That's
Straight
what I
up.
was going to ask next is who was your biggest inspiration and who was your favorite?
Stone Cold was definitely my favorite growing up, but I don't know that Stone Cold is my inspiration behind what I do. I wear black wrist tape most matches just because of Stone Cold, but I don't know that I take a lot of inspiration from what I do with him. Being trained by guys like a guy like Bobby Blaze and with Jillian, I take a lot of my inspiration from what they did in their era as a whole. If I had to put a name to who I feel like that I most want to emulate when I'm in the ring is Arn Anderson.
Good choice.
I really like Arn. Bobby tells a story about how he got booked on a show one time just by locking up with was it Arn or was it Arn or Kevin Sullivan, one of the two.
Kevin.
He locked up with Arn was in the room, but he locked up with somebody in the back room one day on a show and was like, "You're booked. You're in the first, third, and fifth match." And but Arn was a part of that, and Arn is the guy. I took a spine, but when I talk about my spine buster, I say I give an Arn spine buster, and people are like, "Okay, got you."
Nice.
So I'm definitely I'm an Arn guy. I take mine
Hell
from Arn.
yeah.
I've always been big on Eddie Guerrero.
Nice.
That was always my go-to. Like, he could do the lucha stuff. He was really, when it comes to the American style wrestling,
Yeah.
he got it.
He did.
He had it all.
Yeah, definitely.
That's something that a lot of people don't understand is that the Guerrero family, they had natural born champions right there.
Yeah.
Ed Guerrero was a guy that was told that he'd never be anything but what he was. And then he became WWE champion.
Yep.
It shows that if you work hard enough, you believe in yourself, you do what you got to do, you too could become a world champion
Yep.
or heavyweight champion.
No, that's definitely a good comparison for Troy. Troy's the guy. I always tell everybody Troy's the guy that can work anybody. If you're 7'6", Troy can work with you. If you're same size as Troy can work with you. If you're a power guy, Troy can work with you. If you're a technician, Troy can work with you. If you're whatever you want to be,
That's right.
that man sitting across the table from me can work anybody in this business. Probably hands down the most technically sound guy I've ever been in the ring next to or in the ring with. And actually, on the screen right now is a match where me and Troy actually wrestled each other.
Exactly.
But the most technically sound person in the business I've ever met in my life. So
Exactly. Cocaine Crush said, I took a suplex on concrete at a fair show just to gross out my mom and ended up being on the injured list for several weeks. David Young has had a nasty spine buster too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Spinebuster is one of my favorites. I didn't start out with it, but it's one of the things I kind of kept around that, and a Japanese arm drag. It's one of my favorite things to do because people are like, what is a Japanese arm drag? What is it? I don't know what that is, but it's old. It's just old, and people.
Yep.
Like, it's simple. It's simple. I love a Japanese arm drag.
But that's something that's special about wrestling. Japanese arm drags and American arm drags, they're different, but they have the same principle.
Mm-hmm. A lucha arm drag is a Mexican arm drag. It's kind of the same thing.
That's right.
Yeah. So I like the. Here we go. Here, look at this. This is Titan Troy and Brock Swolder locking up here.
Oh, look at that. He put you side headlock.
He did. What a jerk. Get off me, bitch.
This was only the shades of the beginning of when you guys would begin.
Was this is before Grappling Inc., wasn't it? Really?
Yep.
It wasn't?
Nope, this was during Grappling Inc.
It was during it?
Really? Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't remember that. But it might have been.
Oh, dang. The tag team got forced to wrestle each other.
Well, there was a triple threat I was the AOG champion at the time. So it was a triple threat for us. It was we kind of pride ourselves on the day one as the day ones at AOG. Yeah. And it was kind of a day one at the, look, I'm giving him a little round of applause there. Smarty Marks in the ring.
That's right.
But, what a jerk. Did you see that? Did you see what he just did?
Exactly.
Fist bump, or bump me and then punch me in the face.
Oh, man.
What a jerk.
That is not good sportsmanship.
I probably would have done the same thing.
Would you have?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't have. I wouldn't have sold it, just so you know.
Yeah, he wouldn't have sold it. He would have just stared at you like, well.
Yep. I'm barely selling his. Look at that. Titan picking up the boulder.
He gained strength because of his good looks.
I tell you what, good looks, big strength.
And this is before you had the mohawk.
This is before the mohawk. This was no power. Oh, yeah. That's.
And then you both got taken down.
Yeah, he landed on my head. I was not a fan. 0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Because he ended up landing directly onto your head.
He landed directly on my head. I did not like it. So.
That's one of those spots where you have to make sure that you're either protected or you're going to get your head caved in.
I don't want another. I'm good. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
But watching this, it shows why Grappling is where they're at right now. Because you guys knew each other even back then well.
Yeah, I tell you, one of the things we tell the young guys now at the school is, so there was, we always do Tuesdays and Thursdays with Jillian and Bobby back in the day, and then we would do a Saturday open mat where Jillian and Bobby wasn't there. It was just go in, and Joe was normally the guy that was unlocking the door. And then it got to the point where Joe was no longer there, and it was just like we would go in, Joey and I would go in here, and we'd get there at like 9 a.m., cold, hot, whatever the season was, and people would get there at like 9, and they'd stay till like 11, 12 o'clock, and they'd split. Troy would be there until 9 o'clock at night. We'd be there 12 hours in the wrestling ring. Now we would wrestle, we would do stuff, take a minute, go eat, come back, but we'd be there 12 hours in the ring, just perfecting what we were doing, going over what Bobby and Jillian showed us. We'd run spots and video them, just kind of to see where we felt about things, how we felt about things, where we can improve on them.
Tapes.
Yeah, where we can improve them. We would spend 12 hours at the school when we started, and it was just me and him most of the time, just kicking the shit out of each other, I think it's a good thing for what we do now with Grappling Inc., but it's definitely a good thing in our careers to be able to say we had those days of 10, 12-hour days in the ring where we would wrestle 3 or 4 hours and stop, and then we'd for an hour or two, then we'd wrestle 3 or 4 more hours and stop, and it was just it was very old school. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, when you got 2 hours and then you're out. It was all freaking day long. So,
and that's how it should be, because you're training all those hours and you're getting that work in before you have to put in the actual work in an actual match in front of a big old crowd.
Yeah, it was, and that's what we do, and that's the reason we do the school shows now is because it's these new students that come in and they can run the training matches in front of the 15 or 20 people we got in the room, but like it's not the same. It's not
really
the same. And so we do these training matches
because you need to
Where you
have
going now?
Huh?
Where you going now?
I'm going to check on Lady.
you need to have awareness between those 20 to 30 people to either you're going to be working in front of 250 people or if it's 10 people, it don't matter. So long as you can work and get those people's attention,
Right.
that's what matters.
Yeah, it's easy to do it in training matches, but like if you actually are trying to keep the attention of people that have paid the 10, 15, 20 bucks for your ticket or whatever. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I got a question. You're a wrestling fan, obviously. Yeah. What do you think is too much for a wrestling ticket? Like what's a good price? Like what's a good fair price for a wrestling ticket?
I think a good
independent level.
A good fair price independent level would be $12 because not only are you letting the kids in free, but you're making it fair for the adults that's going to be coming as well.
Okay.
And for VIP treatment, that can be at least $25 because you're seeing someone that they may not have even known yet.
I got you. So you're saying somewhere between $12 and $25 on an independent show with the kids being free.
Yep.
So if a promotion was running, I don't know, let's say $15 no matter where you sat.
Yeah.
And 6 and under was free. Do you feel like that would be a good deal? Feel like that's a good?
I feel like that'd be a good deal because sitting right there between 25 and 12, and that's a good deal.
And a reasonably priced concession stand.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. There's just been some talk lately about different prices and different things like that, and people, nobody really saying anything super negative, but just kind of wanting to see, where everybody kind of stood on what they thought good pricing was. I feel like $15 for a wrestling ticket is something I'd be okay with.
$15 is definitely a good deal as well. $12, $15, that's good. Just don't turn it into $150. Because then you're basically saying, oh, well, now we think that we're on the level of WWE or AEW because you want the people to know this is the place that you should be coming.
Right.
And the price should be fair to them.
That's the thing, too, is ticket prices I know need to be a little bit different. But, like, if you're running an independent show and you don't have any huge names on the show, I feel like ringside or wherever you're at, I feel like if you just charge one single price, no matter. And for us at AOG, like our building, we run about 140 seats at the school, and there's really not a bad seat in the building. So like no matter where you pay or where you sit, $15 is like your.
What's up, Charlie Owens? He said, "How y'all doing tonight?"
What up, Charlie? We doing all right. We've been here for a while, man. I'm digging it. I love it. Listen, I haven't said anything about the studio, but like. From another podcaster, this is the shit, bro. I like this. I like this a lot. This is nice. We appreciate that. This is nice. This is definitely nice. Trey, have you not really looked around very much?
I have.
I've tried not to look. I tried to look around, but I just can't take my eyes off them blues. I can't say thank you. Thanks for closing.
Now I can't see the.
Now I can look around. Now I can look around and see all the cool stuff.
Andy was the one that painted the black walls. And
I love it,
and we just added on to the wall.
I love it.
This was our newest addition. Ajax was pissed off when he saw it. He's like, take it down, because it's showing him chopping the hell out of me.
Do you guys just how do you guys pick what goes on the wall? Is it just
pretty much if they bring it and they give it to us, we're gonna put it on the wall.
Well, we got a merch box in the back of the truck, is what I know. We got something we can sign and give to you guys if you are wanting it. If not, no big deal. I can definitely give you one, man. We got some pictures in the truck.
Definitely put it onto the wall.
We can do that before we leave. We'll definitely do that.
That's right.
Nice. I really like it here, though. This is really nice. I like the different setups for podcasts. I mean, mine started out a laptop, a microphone, and then I just had a banner behind me, and now it's turned into I've got a big wall behind me full of memorabilia and different things. It's just funny how things materialize from where you started to where you're at. So
exactly, that sign right there was newest edition because that's actually my show's name.
Which one is it? This
Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast.
Oh, Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast.
And then this one is our main show, NiceGuyAndy Podcast.
Nice.
We've been doing this for 5 years. I've been on here for 4 years. I've been doing a lot, building up the relationships, talking to guests, This was our first champion. First time we ever had Zodiac in studio was after he won this.
Nice.
And now we got a new championship that we're going to be presenting to our new champion,
Nice.
OG Ugly,
OG Ugly.
who might be someone that you could wrestle as well.
We're always down. Either one of us, whether it be tag or singles, we're always down to wrestle anybody, man.
That's right.
I think there's very few names, if there's any out there, that someone says, "Hey, we got you against." We're not going to be like, no.
Exactly.
We're the guys. We want the smoke. Bring it.
Exactly.
We want it. We don't care. We don't care how big you are.
Plus, there's so many names out there right now that's starting up, and also names that's been around that y'all not wrestled yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a potential to happen in 2026.
Well, we're down. Like I said, we've got some dates that's filled up already in 26. We are going to actually we got the first week or two of January we're off, which is it's kind of nice because it's always nice to take a week or two heal up, but we're next week we're in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Yep. Next Saturday we'll be in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. So back on the road 4.5 hours down the road, and then we got a few. I think we got a couple weeks off. Just not saying we're going to take them off. Somebody wants us to do something, we'll do it. But maybe take a few days or a few weeks off there after the holidays, and then get back on the road.
Exactly.
January 3rd, we have our first AOG live event of 2026. So we won't have. When I say we have weeks off, because I don't when we're home, I don't really count.
Yeah.
I mean, I count them. There are shows, but it's different than jumping in a truck, driving 4 hours, wrestling, and driving 4 hours home. When we're home, I get to the event, I get to the venue at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't leave until midnight.
Yeah.
And I'm just home. The school's 5 minutes from where I live, so I don't really count those as far as big travel days or nothing like that. But you jumping in a truck and going 4 hours, that's a trip. So when we're not doing that, I feel like we have the week off. I feel like this is the first. We didn't have anything going on this weekend.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, we're used to driving anyway, so let's jump in the truck and go see the guys down there. I like it.
Charlie Owens said, "The setup is always fire. I always love the vibe of it."
Hell yeah, I love it. I really do. I dig the heck out of it, man. It's cool. And what I like about it is there's not too much. That's behind me and mine. There's not too much going on.
Yeah.
That's what I like. There's not too much going on. Not every wall space is filled where you're just like, man, this is too much. I think it's really nice to be able to have some.
We've also had studio brawls take place here.
Oh yeah.
Icon Lee and AJ Alexander went off at each other, and before that, Akeem the Demon was in here, and Icon Lee just invaded our space and attacked him, and they got into a huge fight. This whole place has seen some history.
So we ain't. You want to fight, Troy?
Do it right now.
You want to fight? You want to fight? Let's go. I don't want to fight, bro. I can't hit those baby blues, man. I don't want to make them baby blues black.
You're making baby black and blue.
Baby black and blues. Baby black and blues. My goodness.
But we've also had Marty Clay get busted open right there inside that studio by Stan Sierra.
Damn. That dude is mean. He's angry about all of it. He's angry.
Yeah.
Stan Sierra?
Stan Sierra's
Punch me in
always.
the back of the head.
He'd make her make him a sandwich.
Shit, he would. You'd make a sandwich,
I
too.
don't make sense.
Oh, you'd make a sandwich. He punched Troy right in the back of the head. We trying to pull Stan Sierra and Kyle Maggart apart, and he punched Troy right in the back. I'll tell you what, I thought Troy was dead. This is my way.
Yeah.
I thought Troy just disappeared. We were trying to pull these two monsters apart, and then Troy's got Stan like this, and then all of a sudden, here comes Kyle Maggart, and Troy was gone. And I'm like, where did he go? He's dead. I started screaming, because I'm trying to pop the voice. Where the hell did he go? And then Kyle gets pushed back, and I was like, Troy. I grabbed Troy, and here comes Stan. Boom, right in the back of the head. Punches him right in the back of the neck.
Damn.
Man.
All because he was getting pulled away.
All because that wasn't even the first time. When's the first time? Who else punched him?
That was the first time. And then Michael Anthony after.
Oh, yeah. Then Michael Anthony at Route 33 punched him in
His
the back.
elbow came.
Punched him right in the head. You need to watch them big guys, man. You just they got the perfect,
Them big guys, they like to punch on him because he's small.
I like to punch too. I like to punch too.
He's like, I'm a puncher.
They can punch me all they want. I'm punch back.
Did you punch Stan Sierra back?
I don't remember.
I'll tell you what he did do. He found the camera and stood right in front of it next to Kyle Maggart's what he did. I know how he works. He found the TV camera and was like, I'm gonna stand next to Kyle Maggart here. So I can get on camera. I know. I know what
He's
you mean.
showing off that pretty boy
Listen,
look to it.
Get his shit in.
Marty Clay saves John Cena. I stay at the camera.
Yeah, get your shit in.
That's
I know how
right.
you is. That's Troy's always about
John
getting
Cena,
stuff
John
in.
Cena was Mark Clay was actually out there for John Cena's last match
Yeah.
too. Just standing there like watching that video.
I'm gonna save him again.
He couldn't see him though. That's the thing.
He couldn't.
Can't
He's
see
like,
him no more.
he's like, why is Gunther out here by himself?
And then I saw some invisible armbands just laying inside the ring. I'm like, why is everyone crying? There's nobody there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. Marty Clay should have grabbed one of them armbands
Exactly.
and ran.
He should have also.
That's what I'd have done.
I would have taken those sneakers that was laying inside there. 'Cause
Ran hard, yeah. Yeah, ran my ass off.
that's a piece of history, taking the invisible man's shoes.
It is. Oh, Troy, it's that.
A lot of people is also going to understand that Yoshihiko, the blow-up doll that's used in wrestling,
Yeah.
you can make that work. Because if you're a good wrestler, you can make that or a mop work. I mean, look at Perry Saturn. He made Moppy a gimmick that's supposed to be punishing for him. The most over gimmick of 2000 to 2001.
I've always said Troy could wrestle a paper bag and make it look good. Straight up.
You'll be ripped up a little bit.
He gonna be ripped up a little bit. He gonna get his shit in. I promise you. That's Troy gonna get his shit in.
That's right.
That's what Troy do.
Even if that paper bag somehow has a person attached to it.
He gonna get his shit in. That's how Troy is. That's why he that blonde eyed. My God, my blonde haired, blue eyed. Yeah, quit batting your eyes at me like that. I can't do that.
Charlie Owens
You can't
said,
bat your eyes?
I can't stand to watch him do it.
Oh.
I can bat my eyes. Shit, I get stuff I want. I can bat my eyes.
Charlie Owens said, hope y'all have a great night. I'm going to head out here. Nice to listen in for a few minutes. Great stories and conversations. Much love, y'all.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, buddy.
That's what it's all
Appreciate it.
about.
Oh, Northern Lights. You see that?
That's a fisherman's. You have the leg. You know better.
I just wanted to piss him off because I knew he was kicking out.
You know what? This has been good conversations.
Absolutely.
Like, we're going to have y'all back on.
Please, anytime.
Yeah.
We'd love to.
And if we do get even in here, I'd like to invite y'all to come in here without him even knowing that y'all are about to come on.
No, okay. All right.
It'll be interesting.
That could be fun. That could be
Is
fun.
it good?
We can do it. We can do it. We always on board.
So who would like to give their goodbyes first?
Why you always start with me?
Because
Because you're the only one that barely talked.
you didn't say shit, bro.
I said a lot, thank
You
you.
didn't say anything. I didn't. Did you hear her say anything? I didn't hear her say
He
anything.
was talking.
Man,
Yeah.
my
When'd
ear,
you get here?
my ear was blown out from her talking.
I know the whole
This
time. Yeah, the whole time.
And now she won't even talk more.
Now she ain't saying nothing.
I'm not very talkative. You guys suck. You know
Wow.
that.
Okay. Cool. Listen. I'll just say it. Like it's been fun as hell. But definitely, like we want to come back anytime you want us. And
That's right, brother.
if anytime that you guys that are listening or watching, want to check out the FTC's Art of Grappling or AMW or Route 33 or EWA or EPW or any of the 100 million places we're working, man, check them out. We always promote where we're going. Check
That's
out any
right.
of those places. They definitely were well deserved to check out. There's 100 different podcasts that I can put over to keep it real. This podcast in general, in particular, for sure. Who else got podcasts I can talk about?
Oh, you know that hitting the ropes.
Hitting the ropes.
Yep.
There's a Hitting the Ropes podcast. WSN as a whole, man. Let me put over WSN for a second. WSN's a cool place if you're a wrestling fan. Podcast almost every night of the week. Uh-oh.
Because you don't talk
Exactly.
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, that's your man talking to you, too. You better talk to him. That's your man. That's number 2 or whatever.
But yeah,
So that's number 2.
put
That's
them
number
over.
2.
Put over all podcasts like
Yeah.
Mayhem Media.
Yeah.
They're cool cats.
Yeah. There was one, the indie wrestling, the indie wrestling experience. Yeah, the indie wrestling experience. Those guys are awesome too. They put out a bunch of lists this year. They done a monthly list for independent wrestlers as far as like tag teams and singles and women and intergender. Troy and I stayed on that list pretty much for the year, which was really cool. We appreciate that. So it's been a cool year. And listen, then there's no gatekeeping in this business. And if
That's
you're
right.
gatekeeping, you're an asshole. Straight up coming out of my mouth. Hashtag Brock said it.
That's right.
You're an asshole if you're a gatekeeper. So don't gatekeep. Put everybody over. Get
That's
everybody
right.
out there. Love everybody.
And there's always gatekeepers around.
There is. What did what did he say? What'd your man say?
He said that he wants to be in the studio next time with Jerry in.
Oh, I don't know if she'll be able to handle that or not if he's in.
I can handle it.
I don't know, Emily.
There's a lot that I can handle that none of y'all know about. Fuck all y'all.
Whoa! What's the F word? I've not used one, and I was told I couldn't.
Actually,
she did get a little bit defensive there with what she was saying. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
pretty telling.
You are across the line, young lady.
I don't give a shit.
You are across the line.
Aw.
That's crazy.
I really don't care.
That's
Troy?
messed up.
You want to give your goodbyes, brother?
Bye, Brox.
Bye, Troy. Tag team. I can't reach. Oh, I'm not reaching. Where are you going? How are you getting home?
Oh, yeah.
You staying here? I saw some apartments or something. You want to stay here?
In Lexington?
Yeah.
I mean, his girl might get mad at him.
He can. I mean, if he's not staying with nobody else, it's okay. Like as long as he's staying by himself, it's fine.
But then, how's she gonna be able to see him?
She'll need to see him. It's fine. It's fine. She's seen enough.
FaceTime exists.
Yeah. Long distance relationships.
Yeah.
Long distance happen all the time. It's fine.
See, Troy, you won't have to worry about losing her
Yeah.
because FaceTime.
Because she lost you and she can't find you.
But yeah, it's been a great show. I'm glad to have finally gotten Grappling Inc. into the studio. Both of y'all have impressed me this year from watching you guys wrestle country gentlemen and anyone that you've ever stepped aside ring with.
We
Guys,
appreciate that.
that's been watching. Thank y'all for commenting. Cocaine Crusher, I would definitely take in consideration to have you in when I have Grappling Inc. back. And also, guys, make sure to check out Mayhem Media. Make sure to check out my buddies at Hills, Headlocks, and Havocs podcast because those guys are doing great things. Always go to EWA, Elite Wrestling Alliance. Go to Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. Go to New South Wrestling, which is now part of Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. And go and check out Kentucky Wrestling Federation. I'm telling you right now, they got some big things coming up in the year 2026. Because my man Sean Johns, who's part of this podcast, is right now ringing out some for him. And I got congrats to him because he did a great job at the last couple of KWS shows that I've watched him do. So, brother, hats off to you. But I'm not going to take my hat off for you. That's just the name of the game. Guys, you can have fun.
You ain't getting none.
What was that?
You ain't getting none.
Damn, Skippy. Yeet, yeet.
Nice Guy Andy podcast.
That ain't what your mama said.
He keeps popping off at the mouth. I'm going to be his daddy.
Anyways, you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit podcast.
What is up, guys? This is OVW's Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke. And if you are top shelf talent, then you'd be watching the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Watch the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Ooh.